Hello, survivors! How's it going, guys? How are we all doing, guys? Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. Getting crates. Lovely jubbly. Okay, I need to do one of these. I actually think I need to do my raid today. Did I do it yesterday? Oh, I did it already. Okay, good. We're good. I've been on top of this. I've been pretty good on top of this. I don't know about you guys. How have you been? Hitting these every day. I thought I'd probably miss one or two, but it hasn't been too bad. We are gonna get, I think, a bonus badge in the raid tournament this weekend. So if your faction needs to catch up, you can potentially get 30 badges in that event if everyone hits the top milestone. Now, if it works the same as the solo one. Okay, here we go in chat. We got Keith. This guy's a machine. What's up, Keith? Pims, Miguel, Hayden. What's up, Desperate Robber? Hello, hello. Early gang, yes for sure. What's up, Johnny Savage? Sociopath Ash. Hello, hello. What's up, Cygnus? Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Trip. Mr. C as well. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a good day. It's probably warm for a lot of you guys, especially in the northern hemisphere. Nice and warm. What's up, the Ground Reaper, Sniper King? Any Bledsoe players here? We get Bledsoe players in here from time to time. I mean, there's so many regions. There are a lot of regions, so it can be spread around a little bit. But we do get a couple of like people who are in here just chatting, and then suddenly they realise like they're in the same faction or something like that. It's crazy. What's up, Lona? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for tuning in. Dolph Nefarious from Dyer. Okay. Good afternoon. How you? I'm doing all right. Thank you very much for asking, Sniper King. I appreciate that. I'm doing all right though. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all doing good. Williamson. What wave are you guys in? Do you know what wave you guys are in? That's I think that's more important than the region a lot of the time. I mean, region does mean something, but you know. What's up, Nicholas? Nate's Johnny Gupta. Hey. So do you think claiming Ivanova right now is yes. Definitely claim Ivanova. Like, I will make a video of it closer to the end of the week, but definitely claim Ivanova. Did I just get an upgrade? Not sure what happened. I saw like an animation. But yeah, definitely claim Ivanova. It's going to be the last character that's going to be in the season store. As if you've watched my video, you know that there's not going to be a season store S-class anymore, or there's not going to be season store characters anymore. The way you obtain them is going to be changing up quite drastically. We'll talk about that, no doubt, throughout the stream, but Ivanova, you're just claiming her as an instant S-class. It's great for your roster. Doesn't matter where you are in the game. She's going to be good for SR. She's always going to be a decent support character because of her active skill. And yeah, she's a good leader. She's a good melee leader as well. No complaints from me. Let's do some roadmaps. Ultra rare. That sounds good to me. That sounds good. We won't use the drop leads. Nick with the Yumiko. Okay, who else we got? What's up, English Wints? Hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Are you happy with this league season 11? We'll get into it in a bit. Mixed bag, very big mixed bag. I'm gonna have to do like a breakdown video because the video that I did yesterday was more just an announcement. I did give a bit of my feelings near the end of the video, but it was really hot when I was making that video yesterday, guys. It was like so hard to compute what I was even saying. I was messing up my words a lot. I have to edit that so many times because like I don't know, when it's really humid, my brain short circuits quite a lot. It's just, it's crazy. She's claimed as an S-class, in other words, do it. Yeah, 100%. This team, Priya, Dr. Stevens, Dale, Command, Princess S, and Arabas. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty much what I use on attack. That's good. If you check out my stream from 2 weeks ago, I go over what mods I use on that team as well. So I use it against Mercer, Angel, and Pete. No, that's the three teams I use that against. I just got S-Class Dr. Stevens. What mod should I rock on him? Defensive, ultra defensive for sure. I'm going to be doing a video on him soon. I've said this on a couple of topics, like I'm making videos soon. I've got like quite a list of videos I have to make. But Doc Stevens is definitely in there. I'm going to make it before the end of the event for sure. Just in case people are holding on to see what he's going to be like, basically. Not good, I missed 2. Oof. I mean, I think you can miss a couple. I think the average is everybody in your faction has to hit between 7 and 8. And you'll get the top rewards. Throughout the 14 days or whatever it was that it's up. I believe. Because 7 times 30. Wait, let me just check this again. What you need is 350. You divide that by 30. And it goes, oh, you need 11. Sorry, I don't know why I got 7. Oh, I think my faction, I was like, how many more we need to get? Okay, okay. So you need to get between 11 and 12. Everyone needs to be getting between 11 and 12 throughout the entire event. So you can miss like 2 or 3. Everyone can miss 2 or 3. But there will be some people who hit 14, so there can be some people who can miss more. If you're missing like, if you're at this stage right now, and you should have 9 or 8, I can't remember. I think it's 8. And you've got like 1, 2, or 3. I mean, honestly, this is going to cause a lot of factions to kick members, I think, because they're going to be like, these guys are not helping us to get these rewards. You're missing out on like potentially, I think, quite a few hundreds collection items potentially. So yeah, definitely hit those guys. Hit those. I did because I got exactly 36k. I started playing again like a month ago, so. But already in Plat 3. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about your Platinum, your leagues anymore. You're getting reset, son. Everybody is. Heavy update when? Also, hello, early gang. No, Monday. Monday's the update to leagues. I did a video on it yesterday. 2 videos, the character video and the video about the actual update itself. It's a long video because it is a big update to leagues. We are going to talk about it throughout the stream. But yeah. I wonder if they will have 3 ascendables for purchase in the league store since Jason is a mission. No, they're having no ascendables. No characters are going to be in the league store anymore. 5 stars have been removed. S-class shards have been added. And weapons have been added. I break it down in the video that I made yesterday, guys. Watch my videos! Come on! I hate it when I see this. Like, people saying... I've seen this in on my Discord. I'm just like... I made a video 2 days about this topic. Like, why are people saying the wrong thing here? You're in Lockdown's Discord, the guy who makes videos on topics. Drinking some 18-year-old Glen beer and assembling my daughter's birthday bike. Wish me luck. Not sure of the combo there, mate. Not sure of the combo, but good luck. Good luck. 1A, wave 3. Yeah, wave through. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Casually wailing out. Yeah. What's up, Gumber? What's up, Beast King? Italo as well, Henrique, thank you very much for tuning in. Nathan Vasquez, who else did I miss? Larry, sorry for not saying hello, guys. El Cholo del Ocho, Pixie Vamp, and we also have Francisco. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to continue. We're going to continue down the chat. I always like to try and catch up with all the chat. Ivanova or New Doc S. I mean, if you mean to get them, they're not. You can get both. Get both. Until you've got 5 fast characters, you can't really not get a fast character. Second, you've got 5 fast characters. That's when you can go. 1, are they good enough to get on my team for SR? If it's a yes, then you try and get that next character. Are they good enough to get on my team for raid? Yes, then you get that next character. Are they going to get on my defense team, attack team, that sort of thing? Yeah. Until you got 5, you should always claim every character. In the early days of an era like S-Class right now, not many people are going to have 5 of a trait, so especially if you're mainly getting free-to-play characters. Get your hands on every character you can, guys. The heavy update, like I say, is Italo, stop spamming, please. Like, I'm obviously reading the comments from top to bottom, and you spam the same thing like 3 times, 4 times. Chill, man, chill. I nearly banned half the people in the chat by accident. 1 second. Who else we've got? Sorry, Locke, for not speaking English. Won't happen again. Yes, do not speak English, if that makes sense. See, I can barely speak English. That's why you have to speak it. Are you happy for the changes to Season 11? Like I said, we're going to talk about it throughout the stream. I'll get through the comments first. I love the changes to leagues. It benefits everyone for sure. Haha, smiley face. Let me see. Although I might get S-class character faster. You'll get it for less cost maybe, but you've got like minimums that you got to do, and not a lot of people are going to do that, right? Just got S-class Doc. What mod should I rock on him? What weapons? Well, it went south in the middle. It went south in the middle. Yes. Okay. Ranking up will be harder for free-to-plays. Yep, for sure. How do I get a better score at level up tournaments? Save your trainers. You don't get many of them, but save your trainers. And use your You Got Luckies wisely. Try and set your goals reasonably as well. Don't like try and aim for 3 million every time if you're really struggling to hit consistent milestones. Personally, I hit 500k minimum. Sometimes I go to like 800k or like the next milestones. I mainly try and hit the big milestones in faction ones when we're talking about it. Like my faction is pretty organized, where we like, if we know what the shards are going to be, we're like, yeah, we want to get these shards as a faction, and we want to all hit 3 million and try and get the shards. Like right now, the next one is for Azita, and that's a decent character for a lot of people. So yeah. Oh, I have computed, and I seen this. Yeah, I claimed her, switched her from Romanov 5-star, was S8, now I'm S10. So yeah, I'm pretty much okay with the decision. Yeah, definitely claim. Doc is amazing. He one-shots max S-class per year, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Let me see. I got all 9. My faction needs 20. Okay. Most of my faction is on 0, so yeah, I'm on Rockdale. Anybody with a good active faction? Yeah, it sucks. What's up, Ash? What's up? Mine is kicking for it. Nice. I think one of my regions is definitely going to hit. The region I'm on right now. Let's see how we're doing. I'm going to just show how we're doing. I think we're over 200. Yeah. So we need 136. Let's get the calculator out. 136, and there are 5 more days worth of claiming it. That means, wait. Yeah. We actually need to get 27 a day. So it's going to be quite tough. That means everyone's going to have to start hitting, and we have got people who are not up the top. Like I'm at the top with a bunch of people. We've got 10, 11. We've got 11 people who have hit every single day. And then we've got a bunch of 8s who may not have hit today. So these guys could have actually not hit today, and they're going to get maxed. So we could, like, half the faction is nearly got maxed, which is awesome. It's always good to try and get every little bit of shards that you can anyway. And then there are people down the bottom who may be busy. Some of it may be busy, but basically the way this event is, there's not much we can do. I can't score more. I can't get more than my amount. So if it comes to the end and I've got everything I can and we need like 5 more, the only people who could have got those are the people down here, pretty much. And that's an issue. Fortunately, like I said, there is going to be a raid tournament this weekend where your faction's going to be able to pick up 30. So, like, if it works like the solo one. So effectively you can, I mean, potentially 30. Everyone has to hit the top milestone again, and that not necessarily actually going to happen. And realistically, if they hit the top milestone, they'll get it too, because that'll be 60. So yeah, that'll be alright-ish. Let me see. TF2 heavy update. Yeah. Just don't spam chat, Italo. I legit will just ban you. I'm not about that stuff right now. I'm just so hot. I can't be bothered with it, honestly. I said on my Discord earlier, like, was it earlier today or yesterday? I'm kind of lazy at the best of times. It's just much easier to ban people than moderate. Gonna be straight up. Like, I might unban you at a later date, but you know, no promises and that stuff. You know, I can't be bothered with it. Honestly, can't bother with it. So yeah, what's up, Ash? Hello, hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Who else we got? Lock, did you max Slater? No, I haven't, and it's because I got Rick. So I was gonna upgrade his weapon and stuff, but I kind of figured that it wasn't really worth the investment. He might be max level. I think he is max level somewhere. I'm not using him anymore. Rick is better for me because Rick has a weapon. That is 8% weapon, and with this team, Araf gets 65 AR with the weapon upgrade that I've gone with. You know, I haven't done huge bonus. The reason I haven't done huge bonus is because I figure the teams I'm going to want huge bonus on are mainly going to be teams where I want him to rush really quick, and he can rush naturally quite quick anyway, even with a medium bonus, because he's only 66 AR. So on melee teams, he's going to be fine. On teams without getting a leader bonus, he just needs one 8% weapon, and unfortunately, Rick provides that, so that's good. If I didn't have Rick, I would have to basically hope that a proc happened with Dr. Stevens' weapon, and it's not great. That isn't great. That is not great. They have actually fixed some stuff, seemingly. There was a patch yesterday. Did you guys notice there was a small download yesterday or the day before? You just got a forced download. It was quite small. There was a couple of trader fixes in there. There are some other trader issues still, but there were a couple of trader issues in there. I'm not sure how I feel about the new leagues. Yeah, it's a mixed bag for me. I think there are some nice things in there, but it's kind of been overshadowed by some pretty bad things as well. What's up, Katsi? Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Bloodline? How you doing, guys? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I have Prime and have to get Discord, and we'll subscribe to a Discord channel. No worries. I haven't. Amazon Prime is, you have to link it up to Twitch. There's nothing to do with Discord. It's to do with Twitch. You can check the link in the description of my video for that. In the description of this stream, and it will just link you to my Twitch channel, and you just click the top right hand corner. It will say subscribe, and it will say like subscribe for free. And if you haven't got Twitch Prime already, like, you'll have to make a Twitch account, but you just attach your Amazon Prime to Twitch, because Amazon owns Twitch. They bought it for $1 billion quite a long time ago, but it's worth a lot more now. And it's really good because, especially if you play PC games, you get free PC games every month. It's cool. What's up, the T? Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Tony S. Everyone, keep on lookout for videos from Diablo 13. Yeah, Diablo, he tunes into the stream now and again. I like your opinion on S-Class Wangfar versus Frost. I'm not on both, and I find use in... Wait. I'm even on both, and I find use in both. I think Wangfire has become less and less useful as a 6-star and more important as an S-Class because of his active being 100% heal reduction to everybody. Obviously, a shield is much better as an S-Class than a 6-star just because of stats. I mean, I guess it just depends where you are. I don't know. A shield can go on any defense team and just be like a shield. I think Wangfar's fun. He's great for really hard road maps. If you have any issues with hard road maps, he's good for top level SR missions. He's not good for like the entry ones or even like normal SR. He's good for like Nightmare SR. If you have a good combo of him, like people who do. But I mean, again, a shield would be good for that sort of SR as well, because they just take all the hits while the rest of your team survives. So I mean, it's the tough call. I don't think you can really make a bad decision there. It's just, I guess you're gonna go for one first and then the other. So yeah, I think Wangfar's gonna be more useful for longer. So he's good. He's gonna be better to claim maybe second, and you're gonna be still okay with claiming him. Frost might have more limited usage, but he's very weapon dependent as well. You need a good weapon for Frost. What's up, Jays? I waited at your channel at 7 and the stream wasn't on. You're a bit late. No, so I mean, I start between 7 and 8 a lot of the time. The one that tries to start at 7 every week is my Thursday ones. My bonus ones can be a little bit erratic. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty good with starting my streams. I may start like 5 minutes late a lot of the time, but I know people who start like 2 hours late. Twitch streamers and stuff just start 2 hours late. I don't normally do that. It has happened. But it generally happens because I'm releasing a video, you know? Like something gets released in the game and I have to quickly do a video before I stream. Sucks, but Yeah, and a lot of the time I just cancel stream. Like yesterday I was going to stream, and then they released the update and the character info for the League's character, and I was just like, I'm not going to be able to stream. I'm just not going to be able to stream. It was like 5 minutes before I was going to stream as well. I was actually like sitting here ready just to click go and just chilling out. And, and then my spidey sense tingled and I checked the RTS channel, and what would you know? Sorry, I didn't notice it all. It's alright. It's alright. I mean, if I'm going down the chat, I'm generally a couple of minutes behind. Like right now, I'm like 6 minutes behind, but it's because I want to hit every comment. If you ask a question, I will get through it. If you notice me pass it, that's when you maybe ask again, or just say like you missed my question. I'll scroll back up, whichever one. But don't keep spamming the same question over and over again. It's just, yeah, it's just a waste. How do you prioritize characters when choosing between upgrading Princess and Mercer? Characters that you use on attack are more important, because anything that you use on attack is more important, and anything you use on more teams is more important, and anything that has to survive on your attack team is even more important. Like Princess, I'd say, is the best one to upgrade. You're getting the most out of her as an S-class character maxed out. She can potentially carry some certain teams, so definitely go for her. Should I get Xander as I don't have a command yet? I would say yeah. If you don't have a command, definitely. Is Tiffany worth the 25,000 season tokens? I would say no right now, right? But the thing is, we don't know how many season tokens we're going to get now, because they are increasing milestones. They are increasing the season tokens we get on a weekly basis, I believe, on faction rewards. I'm not sure about that part, actually. I'm kind of just assuming that, but I would assume so, because they said faction... they said season token income is going to increase, and so is league token income. So, yeah. So basically, you don't have to claim it instantly, but she could be worth picking up near the end of the season just to get 25% of her as an S-class. Princess is going to be in there, and definitely worth picking up if you need Princess cards. What's up, piece of cake? Hello, hello. You get torches by hitting milestones in tournaments and by buying offers. Yep. Hit 500k in level ups. That's how you get torches. And I think is it only level ups that give torches? Do you guys remember? Go for Princess. Yeah, Princess is a good priority. I didn't know you were top to bottom. So again, sorry. I mean, yeah, I don't start bottom to top. It'll take ages. I'll be going up and down constantly. You're about that bad mood today. Well, I'm more about that. Just I can't be bothered. It's just too hot. It's too hot to be dealing with any crap. Too hot. I'll unban you later, most likely. But yeah, no one's been banned. Don't worry. I'm just messing around. But yeah, I'm just kind of frustrated because of the heat. Short fuse. Short fuse. Where can I get welding rods? I ran out and used my last one, an elusive impair patrolman's rifle. I think you can craft them, right? Progress always good. You love your Mercer. Got him yesterday. Nice. I started watching Mandalorian. You like? Never seen it. Never seen it. I saw a lot of references to it though. I don't really watch much TV programs. Only a couple. Like I managed to catch up on Rick and Morty yesterday. Some pretty good episodes in the later season. Try hitting top places in arenas. Otherwise, mainly armory offers. Arenas is gonna be really tough going forward, guys. Like. That's the main way people can score for leagues is in arenas, because you get 25k for coming to arenas pretty quick. And people are just going to buy tickets. You're going to be in leagues competing with Wales, where they're just going to buy loads of tickets, do like 10 entries like multiple times in endurance, and you're just going to have no chance. I have 50 tickets right now, and they're going to do that on like every single endurance, pretty much. You're going to see, I bet you, this is a bet right now, you're going to see ticket offers every single week, a new type of ticket offer every week, where it gives you like 10 tickets guaranteed for like a certain amount. Because that's going to be how people are going to progress in leagues. That's pretty much going to be the way it is. Also, I can get Mercer, Princess, and Priya in the big league update, isn't you can only get Princess in leagues. What do you think about new lifestyle mods? The Paragon mod. Very small amount of people are going to get it. Basically, the people who spend the most are going to get that. Very, very unlikely that someone who's not going to have to spend large amounts, because you have to get promoted 8 out of the 9 times. 8 out of 9 is a lot. And remember, the first week you're competing against a lot of free-to-plays. The second week you might be competing about, you know, it might be like 50-50 in the second week. Maybe 70% free-to-play, 30% whales. And then in the next week, it's almost going to be like 90% whales. And then obviously, for the next 4 weeks that you've got to promote, you're only against whales. So you're competing against other people who basically are pay to win. So like, you've got to continue to do that. Yeah, it's a hard position to be in. I have Twitch. Okay, cool. I haven't updated my Twitch subscribe notification, so it's going to be kind of awkward if it happens. What do you think about Heng Yen? Is he any good? I was thinking about getting him after Mercer. He's awesome, but I would concentrate on like a Mercer team first. You know, like make sure you got Mercer, Princess, Priya all maxed out. Once you've got those done, then start thinking about like Aravs and Heng Yens and stuff. What's up, Stephen? I got invited to join my top faction in my region after war this weekend, and all your help on teams for me allowed. All your help on teams for me allow me to do that, so thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad I helped you in any way. Like, if I just like, sometimes it can be just one mod makes a character somehow like a little bit better. Just a little bit of a rebalance on mods. Like, I found using these particular mods on Princess be amazing. I've talked about why, but I use her against Mercer, right? And she gets stunned every time because she's not got a stun resist mod. But I don't care. All I care about is her second turn. I don't care about her first turn, so it doesn't matter that she gets stunned. I don't attack with her on her first turn until last anyway, like just to gain a bit of bonus AP. She won't get her rush as fast, but her active is the thing that I really, really care about. Her stats are still really high. I also use her against Jackie teams, and surprise, surprise, she does not have confuse resist. Again, I don't care about that first turn, so it doesn't matter that she gets confused. She does actually gain AP in that situation. The only time it can be bad is if my Priya can attack her and my Priya has a day's weapon. That can be the only thing, but maybe I need to use a better weapon on my Priya. Maybe I should actually use a bigger weapon on my Priya, like my Rampage weapon, I'm not sure. Or maybe not even use Priya at all. I had Angel in there before. I'll be kind of just switching up, just see if I can like get a little bit better there. But yeah, these mods seem to have worked out really well, and that kind of, I don't know what you call it. It came to me on that stream. I was like, well, I don't need to do anything till turn 2, but I really need stun resist. So on this region, I've got 71%. The other region, I managed to get a perfect mod. So, sorry, not stun resist. I really need taunt resist because I need to stop other people from taunting me before I get my taunt off. And also, like, I need to stop Princess from taunting me so I can rush as well. So, like, it's, yeah, these mods have been really good. Defense on defense as well. Platinum mods turned out pretty nice. Thousands stats. I will take. Then when Farrah is, I use him as a 6-star for his active and rush. Like I have the trader and gives me. Yeah, there we go. So 100% hit reduction to everybody will be really useful for you. There we go. Easy. What's up, Ben? Long time watcher, first commenter. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate it. I always do like to look at the live stream. Let's have a little look. How many likes you got, guys? You're going to be able to ramp it up before I get onto the stream. You might hear my voice a second time, or you might hear an ad for a second. 1 second. Mute. Okay. How many likes? 23. I'm number 24. 25, 26. Nice, guys. Nice. Okay, who else we got? What's up, Alex? What's up, bro? Love your videos and learn a lot about the game from you. Hey. No worries. We've got a Discord as well if you want to join Discord. Any questions you ever have about the game, you can just join Discord and be like, yo. Don't ever think you've got a dumb question, right? Just use the right area of my Discord to ask the question. If you've got a team build question, team build section. RTS question, RTS chat section. If you've got a poll that you want to share, RTS poll section. Don't just like put it in the RTS section, like the main RTS section, just because it's RTS. I made the sub chats because some people don't care about polls. Some people just want to talk about RTS, or some people want to talk about team building. It's easier that way. I already have S. Oh, nice, nice. There we go. Happy days, Dylan. Definitely, I would say one of the best characters in the game. One of the best characters in the game. What's up, Madhouse? No worries, man. I mean, this is my job. Like, I know it's weird. Like, you guys are saying, what's that? An ambulance? I think that's an ambulance. I never remember the sounds. I'm pretty sure that's an ambulance. That's an ambulance or a fire engine, but it was a little bit too not loud enough, like, as a vehicle to be a fire engine in my mind. But I think that was an ambulance. In England, we have different sounds for different vehicles. So if it's a police car, it's really fast sirens. If it's a fire engine, it's just like proper, like kind of like that, but I think it's more, a bit more drawn out, like yeah. Anyway, you know, you can Google it. UK ambulance sounds, that sort of thing. I'm not going to imitate a fire engine right now. Let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, I mean, this is my job, so I'm doing videos. I appreciate that you guys like it and everything. It really is great for me. But at the same time, I'm going to keep making them just because it's my job, you know. Even if I'm like having a bad day, I'm not feeling like playing RTS. Got to make some videos, guys. Got to make the videos. I said on my stream last week, I was like, yeah, I've got 10 days off, and let's have a little look. There we go. Okay, sorry, I just had to ban someone. It felt good though, guys. That felt really good. Felt good. That one's not getting unbanned, so just FYI. Don't tempt the bear, you know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Who else we got? I never got Pete Anderson. I have Mercer, Priya, Princess, Arav, and all the 3S classes. Is Pete still worth going for, in your opinion? He can be used in some teams, especially against the trader. Really useful, I found. Or on defense teams. I think if you've got that many offense characters, you can maybe start looking at other characters who are defense team characters and going, yeah, I like this character on my defense team, and I want to go for him. I would never recommend going for Pete first. But definitely going for Pete eventually is not a bad idea. And I don't think, like, people think Pete's like obsolete right now. Definitely not. But he's definitely only got certain like really like narrow usage. Every character kind of does have narrow usage except Princess, who is a beast, and that's why I'd say she's one of the top characters, like probably the best character in the game. Not the most powerful, but the best like all-round character in the game for sure. What's up, Jenny? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, Jenny. Hope you're having a good day. Rick and Morty is a pretty good show. Love it. I love it. I have trouble versus double S-class trader teams. What about you? I have been hitting some double S-class trader teams recently, and it's kind of hit and miss. It really comes down to whether I control them or not on their resilient. It's real RNG levels right now. You know, like, even more so than what mods brought into the game, you know? Because what I used to do is like, oh, there's going to be resist. It's okay, I'll take confuse, taunt, and I'll take stun, so that way I can control anybody if I want to, because they haven't got resists, right? But unfortunately, he's got resist for everything. So, and he's even immune to 2 things if he wants to be. That's the messed up bit, real messed up. Let me see, where else are we? The Snake episode of yeah, that was episode 5. I watched episodes 6, 7, and 8 with my brother last night. Where has it been announced? Anyone know? What? Where has what been announced? If you're talking about leagues, I made a video about it yesterday. Just check my channel. It's the last video that will be on my channel. Have you considered playing Girls Frontline? It's really good. You should play it since you are smart, and that would give you a huge advantage. I mean, I don't play games. I mean, I can't really play games other than the game I built my channel around. It takes up a lot of time, and a lot of other time I like to just chill out. So far the trader 100 pool paid off. I'm very happy with my pool. Hey, congrats, Eva. I did see your video, and I did comment on it. I mean, I think you gave me a like a like, or what is it, the heart. I got the update. But yeah, congrats on your pool. I'm jealous. A little jealous. What's up, GB? Welcome to the chat, GB. Just in time, apparently. Just in time. How's it going, GB? You doing good? It took me 7 big pulls for 2 traders and cost. Damn. Damn. Alex. Is that Alex from TTT? Or old TTT? Damn, son. 7 big pulls. I mean, he is good. You didn't get an S-Class in 7 big pulls either. Holy moly. Oh my god. Bruv, I swear leagues will be so hard after the first 3 weeks from there on. If I even get close to promote, it's... Yeah. It would be really hard. I mean, I think you're going to have to, like, do some cheesy stuff. The worst bit is... There'll be whales missing out on coins in leagues in, like, week 4 and week 5, most likely. That's the messed up bit. They need to expand coins to be in every level again. But really low amounts, like... minimum of 100, maybe not gold 1, but definitely gold 2 and above, because you promoted. You're in a promoted league. You have work to get into that league. It doesn't matter when you do it. Gold 2 and above, you definitely should have coins in every position. And they should do my idea. Anyone in Scopian chat listening, trying to get them infos. Introduce a second currency that's just called silver coins, and it's regional based, and that way you don't have to worry about like people getting extra coins and using it on different regions. Then you can do coin events a bit easier, because then they can't like do the whole coin gate thing where people are just getting loads of gold coins. Just sell gold coins, make gold coins tap joy, make gold coins maybe leagues, but like arenas can be silver coins and stuff like that, you know. Introduce silver coins. Every other game has double currency. Well, a lot of other games do it at least. Who else we got? Why did you put defense mods when attack mods would increase her damage? She doesn't need attack. Her rush is insane. Her rush is the beast mode. Right? I mean, I'll just do a raid. I'll try and rush with her and not with other people, because I can generally win it out with other people. We'll just go against a peak team just to make it nice and straightforward. Then again, I have come up against double traded peak teams recently, so not necessarily the case. So this is how I normally attack, right? So she doesn't get her AP for the second turn. You'll see those 2 guys do. But then if Dr. Stevens has a proc like that, she will get her AP. Now, it doesn't matter too much. What we'll do... I might actually win a lot of this. Okay, we'll active, and then I'm going to rush him. I'm not going to do anything. Okay, we are. I'm just going to defend. And now what you'll see is she gets the buff. Look at that. Look at that buff, guys. 130% attack buff. Berserker and gain attack when being attacked. She's got nothing offensive on her except her weapon. Her attack stat is still 10k because of leader bonus from Priya. Now, she's got no attack versus here. She's got defense versus fast, because I'm using her on the teams that will come up against fast, and I do put her in my defense team from time to time. She will do more damage than Arav if I was to rush with Arav. Now, she is getting 130% because I did do Rick's buff, but at the same time, like, the amount of damage output that she's going to do is enough. She hit Princess for 72k. I'm pretty sure that was a 72k, right? Let me just recheck that on my stream. Is that 72? I think that was 72k. She don't need attack. She does not need attack. Straight up. Do not need. Princess doesn't need attack mods, yeah. Especially a skill plus a rush and an active weapon multiplier. Yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy. She is, like, she's got a really nice synergy on her own kit, which is great. Defense set keeps her alive longer. Exactly. That's what you want. That's what you want. The second she rushes as well, she gets bonus HP. So if you get a bit more HP than, you know, that I've got, that would be one thing that I've kind of not done properly. I have got kind of misbalance between the 2 stats. If I was to remod her, I would probably go with HP set. But the reason I've gone with defense set is just because I've got a defense on defense mod, and I thought the best person to put that in the hands of is the person I'm using in the most teams, who I want to mod defensively. So if I was to go again, if I had the perfect choice, I'd give it like HP set, HP on HP. So she would get like 650 less defense and 650 more HP, and she'll be around 5k. I'll be happier that way. But yeah, happier anyway. Happy anyway. Running into multiple traders on Onslaught, and it's honestly RNG when it comes to whether or not he'll resist. Can't do much. It seems like his resists are more than 50% as well. I hit him with like 5 things and he's like resisting every single one. And like the only thing that he seems to not resist ever is crosshairs, and I'm just like, has he got like 0% crosshairs resist, but everything else is like 70? Just like, I don't know. Where's the? That's the conspiracy theorist in me, though. He's definitely stronger than they say he is, you know. Okay, I didn't actually mean to start this, but we'll do anyway. Okay, we're maybe in a little trouble. Okay, we don't want her to rush. And neither of them do. Happy days. Happy days. Let's see if we can get them. Do you think we can kill them all in one rush, guys? Let's see if we can do that. We'll normalize him first. Ah, we didn't do it. Princess is always first priority when building. I've heard her since debut. Was actually happy being one of the only people who had her in my region. Hey, nice, nice. Yeah, she's definitely amazing. I mean, she is awesome sauce. Defense keeps you alive longer. Yep, but it doesn't matter how long you're alive for if you can't hit. You know? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, you're talking about Princess. Yeah, definitely. I thought you were talking about actual defensive characters. Just wondering about weapon swap mechanic. The weapon swap mechanic is pretty straightforward. I did go over it in my video when it first came out, but you've got a character and a team, right? Who's got a 5-star weapon, and like you can see, Princess has got a 5-star weapon. It is this bazooka. I've upgraded it first. Then I made it a 5-star weapon. Once it's a 5-star weapon, I can put any other tough 5-star weapon into her hands that isn't an attached weapon for someone else. And the attached button is this sort of like gold coin with a gun in it. That's the attached like icon. As long as that isn't on a weapon, you can swap any other weapon into her hands. I can give her this. I can give her this. It doesn't change visually. She'll still have the bazooka, but I can give her one of these. Obviously, you want to give her more of an offensive weapon, and I managed to get a masterwork. I think this is masterwork, right? No, or is this diamond? I think this is diamond. Can't remember the order. But anyway, I managed to get a really nice weapon, and it is a big bonus, obviously, having a good weapon in Priya's hands, because especially Rampage, the rush takes advantage of the Rampage bonus, so it's great. So many people missed chat categories today. Just one of those days, right? Yeah, I mean, I need to update the rules as well. I know, Mr. C, I'm sorry, it's my bad. Nope, that's traffic police. Could be. That ambulance sounded like siren. Siren head, not gonna lie. Okay, who else we got? I'm a little bit behind in the chat. Just a little bit. I'm gonna try and catch up now. Well, actually, the worst bit is you guys keep typing, which is great, but it's hard to catch up. 6-star Jessie alert is good, and her active is healing. My peanut brain doesn't work sometimes because of my lack of sleep, so I made bad financial decisions. Yeah, I've made some bad decisions if I just wake up, for sure. For sure. Why can you only claim one S-Class Pete? It's just the way they did it. I would say you only need one realistically, though. Thanks for your feedback, Locke. Keep up the great work. No problems, Ben. No problems. Always check on your advice before make a decision, so thank you. No worries. If you ever have a question, like I said, Discord link is in the description of this stream. Feel free to ask questions there. I'm there. People in the community are there. I'm going to start making like a sort of categories in the community in terms of people who like helpful people in the community, I think, who you could like see as someone to listen to a little bit more. No offense to other people, just like trust, like basically like trustees, not mods, but like trustees, you know, helpers who are just like there to help people out. Because I see there are particular people who do help people out, and it's good to see. It's nice to see. So I thank you. Let me see. What's on Jason's weapon? We do not know. We do not know. Don't do it, folks. Exactly. Let me see. He's basically a faction assault mini-boss. Yeah. No, you're 100% correct. It can be really hard to kill him even with Priya as well. It's crazy. How discover this game? RTS. How discover? I don't know. How did I discover it? I don't know. I was randomly downloading mobile phone games and I saw that Lee and Clementine and Clenny were in this game. So I was like, yes. I thought you meant the actual store. I get you now. That's all good. A bit late to the stream, but made it eventually. No worries, Fractal. If you ever tune into a stream, I always appreciate it. Always. No matter how late you think you are. I've had people tune in the last 5 minutes and be like, damn, I tuned in the last 5 minutes. I missed the whole stream. It's like, no, but really, thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it, always, guys. Zanku Sanku. Who else we got? Scopely made bank from the trader for sure. Yeah, 100%, 100%. 100%. And the thing I like about the trader, though, is he is counterable, but he has got some issues right now. What's up, Alex? Thank you so much for hitting the join button at tier 1. Welcome to the squad. I think you're squad member number 47. 47. That intro is getting a bit packed. I think it was Ash said it on a video the other day. That intro is getting like jam-packed. I'm gonna have to redesign it, I think. I'm gonna have to redesign it. Because I'm running out of space to put names in, guys. Gonna be honest. It's a good feeling, though. It's a good feeling. Thank you very much for the support with that sub. Hitting the join button. Thank you very, very much. And obviously all the green names in chat. Thank you all already. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. Like, I mean, a lot of people are like, I've had messages like, I'm sorry I can't do more. You're crazy, right? $1 a month, like, it's coming out your bank to mine, effectively. That means a lot, like, for a full-time content creator, it means a lot. You're paying my bills, guys. Thank you so much. Who else we got? Who else we got in chat? Trying to catch up. I'm just terrible at this sometimes, especially when it's hot. I'm just like start running out of time. Time just gets away from me. Yeah, the coins need a buff. Yeah, for sure. Guess I was mega lucky on my 100 for a trader. Got 2 of him maxed out now. Not S-class though. Yeah, I mean, even 2 of him, I mean, he's got a turn 1 active on 2 of them, right? But he can't do it turn 2. I mean, that's decent. That's decent. Have you got Wang Fa bloodline? I mean, I think that's where you need to go. 100% heal reduction is going to be quite important for you. I have, like, 3 people who revive, and the other 2 heal fully, so my team is always back at his original health after a couple of rounds. Yeah. I mean, unless they've got... I mean, crosshairs is a big thing. Really, really powerful. Not much you can do about that except running resist, and I don't know. I don't think crosshairs resist is really. I mean, I guess if you've got a revive heavy defense team, it could be good. I feel like you should get more coins for real though in arena. It's just makes no sense that it gets buffed from diamond and above. Is it? It's weird because I think that there can only really be like gold 1, gold 2, gold 3. There's only going to be 4 weeks of diamond every season. There's only 4 weeks of diamond every season. Because week 1 is gold 1, week 2, gold 2, week 3, gold 3, week 4, plat 1, week 5, plat 2, week 6, plat 3, week 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 4, is diamond and above. And then it resets back to gold 1 for everybody. So there's only 4 week potential of diamonds. So those rewards being high is kind of like, it's kind of fake in that they're high, to be honest. And where they give away coins in diamonds right now, in every single position, right? And while they are doing that next season as well, like if you finish, no matter where you finish in this season, you get 700 coins, right? So I'm guaranteed 700 coins at the end of the week. If I finish the top, I mean that's terrible, right? 1, 2, 3 is the only places that get a boost. Of course, it's stale because that's why it's stale. Whereas if you had it like, if you broke it down into groups of 5 or 10 and get like even at 10 to 20 coins extra, it might be a little less stale. This is why it's stale, guys. I mean, stale from a player's perspective, not from Scopely's perspective. But anyway. This is only going to be done next season for 4 weeks because there's only going to be diamond season for 4 weeks. It's the way it's going to work. I'm messing up the comments again. Lockeye, the trader looks like a lot like my dad. I really wanted him because of that. Do you know the precise amount of pulls to get S-class trader? I mean, to guarantee him, I've never worked out in terms of like pure percentage and not getting 5 stars and only getting cards. But you can guarantee yourself a 5-star ascendable, like GBZ said, if you do a 100 pull. Let me see. How did you get Princess? Sorry. How did you get Princess to get the bonus attack when she wasn't being hit? She did get hit. She did get hit. She got hit twice. The bonus attack that she had initially was from Rick's buff, though. She got 30% from Rick's buff. Then why would you do a revived defense team? Oh, right. In terms of the suffer thing. It's not a, it's a style, right? There are like timeout teams, revive teams, or kill teams. I like to have teams that have a little bit of everything. Like right now, this team, it doesn't have much timeout though, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't have much timeout. But this team has a lot of kill potential, but it has a little bit of revive potential because Rick's an active revive. If it was an S-class, it would be a bit better, obviously, because he's going to survive a little bit longer. I much prefer kill potential death teams because I think a lot of people can't handle them as much. Because even though Priya's not getting out much attack, she's only got 8.9k. If she rampages, even with a basic attack, she is going to do a lot of damage. Like if I was to actually attack my own team, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to purposely do something that I would not normally do against a character that is set up like this. There's like a way I've modded my character, right? You'll see. I resisted the daze, which is nice. That's why I have it. So like I'd obviously just build up AR on him. And then what I do is I control him because I don't want him to do his active. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to control her instead. And you can see that she's got 70% attack while impaired. So if this was to hit her anyway, let's see if I can hit the shields. Okay, he's going to resist. That's why I've got taunt resists as well, because taunt resists on your shield is really on your command is really good because they can still command. So now I'm going to be in trouble. But watch how much damage she does on a basic attack. Even if it doesn't hit the rampage, she's going to hit Doc Stevens for a lot because she's getting 70% extra attack on her stat right now, which is like her own leader bonus on an attack team. And Doc Stevens isn't that defensive. 4k, 3k, he's not going to do that much. So watch. Reasonable amount of damage. Reasonable amount of damage. And that was just, I think that was just her base attack. She took away the 8% bonus HP from Dr. Stevens and a couple of hundred afterwards. So it's pretty nice. I don't know how he lost so much HP. How did he... What even happened there? How did he lose HP? Oh, I got taunted, and you see, that was me getting taunted with impair and doing extra damage. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I got kind of lucky though. I got kind of lucky. So like, attack while impaired is really good in my opinion. I destroy my own defense team. I don't even know how it does. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe swap in Wangfire instead of Arav. I love that he guarantees the decap. Yeah, I agree. He's really nice. Let me see. Now, be a terrible roll back. 100% happen. Maybe it's happened is now 3 with 3 P's now. Mr. C English. What's up, Jan? Hello, thank you very much for tuning in. It's nice to have a live team. Yeah, exactly. That's why you do the revives, right? Are you versus Invisinode on Onslaught? I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, it could be. Is it just finished? Yeah, it just finished. Just finished. Is he here? Yeah, there he is. I was against him. I will hit some Onslaught once I catch up with comments. Does the 4-star trainer collection take away from the progress on savior badges? No, it doesn't. They never do. The museum collections never take away from progress. What's up, Christy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Masterwork. Diamond is more turquoise. Yeah, you're right. I've got a diamond one on my other region. I've got one. Oh, and I got Erica fully leveled. Nice. She's a kind of character I've always wanted, but I never got. How hard is the Invis team? I should have attacked it. My bad. I should have. I wasn't really focusing. What's up, JY? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for tuning in. And this is how far behind I am. This is the join. Thank you very much, Alex. How many minutes are we behind? A good 10. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Welcome. I'm so mad. Why? Why? Playing Telltale and the final part of Season 2. Do I leave Kenny or not? I'm so torn. Come on, man. That's the easiest decision ever. It's so easy. Not even gonna... No assistance there, but that's gotta be the easiest decision ever, like... Oh, right. Wait. The very last bit of Season 2. Oh, damn. That was a hard decision, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, if it's the very last decision, like if you're at the crates, I can't remember what the place is called. We're gonna need glasses for the intro. Yeah, gonna have a roll credits after the video. Thank you, glad to be a part of it. Yeah, thank you very much for hitting the join button. Hey, look, it's Invisioned. Yeah, it was. If I wasn't so far behind in the comments, I would have actually noticed the comment, guys. I do apologize. You should have it so the beginning, so name scroll down. I mean I do. Oh right, scroll down. Yeah. What I might just do is I've seen how other pages do it. There are people who've got hundreds of like Patreon people who are patrons who are supporting them, and they just have people up on the screen for like 5 seconds, a group of like 20, then it goes to the next group of 20, so on and so forth. So I might do it like that. I hate player who use double Mia in Onslaught. Impossible to defeat them since kill one other revive her. You use Princess active on Mia and she doesn't do... she hasn't got a specialist skill anymore. It's gone. I had Pete modded with 35% heal to all red on his weapon. Have 2 Wang Fire and no S class. Yeah. Focus on Frost Weapon. Okay. Okay. You mean the heal reduction, 35% heal reduction? That's what you're talking about. I might have to YouTube the alternate endings and see which I prefer. I think the ending that I chose is like the best ending for like the full story. But yeah, it was a sad one. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to check my ending, you can. I obviously played it on YouTube. I'm not bothered too much about the new format. It's all the extras people are getting. They've already been awarded by their participation. Yep, and spending, because they're going to have to spend to do that anyway, and they're going to get lots of bonuses from spending. And then they're going to start getting these Paragon mods. Now, the first season's one, it's kind of not that bad. I don't think Lifesteal, when it's a large amount of, like, large numbers, that bad. It's these ones that are actually, like, exist right now are terrible. But it's crazy that already, platinum mods are being, like, not the top tier anymore. That is kind of crazy. I kind of messed that up, but it's alright. That is kind of crazy. Trying to play the game while respond to comments. It's hard, guys. It's hard. I'll do my best. Do my best. Okay. Let's set up a roadmap. Slow speeds. Yada yada yada. Drop bonus in there. There we go. I pulled 6 Mia when she came out. Then S-Class started 100%. 7 Mia. You pulled... Well, you pulled 7 Mias, or you did a 7 big pull for Mia? Is that what you're saying? It would make sense that you get dropped to Plat if you made it to Diamond 1, 2. Diamond 3 should stay in Diamond, though. You get what I mean? Yeah, I think you should be... I agree with soft resetting, but soft resetting like everyone to the same level is going to be really tough, especially on such a short season. It's only a 10-week season. That's the issue for me. Like League of Legends, it's got like 3-month seasons when they do those soft resets. So eventually you get to where you should be. Like, there's not going to be enough weeks for me to hit my potential, basically. Because I'm going to be outspent a lot of the time, and yeah, that's why I hate the word competition in this game a lot of the time. It really just doesn't mean what it should mean. I really like defensive control attack teams. Takes more turns, by mostly gets me wins. Yeah, and it also is kind of like, it makes it feel more like chess, you know, in terms of like, feels like you're controlling the outcome a bit more than like Rampage is nice. It really does make a big difference in speed, but you're not really in control of the outcome. And it might be nice to see all these big numbers pop up, but you're just hitting rush and hoping for the best. And then if it hits everything and procs a couple of times, there's no skill involved there. You can say maybe like, oh yeah, I've built really good weapons around them to increase the likeliness of that happening. But yeah, I think that's why Princess is quite a nice skilled character to use. I see a lot of people using her wrong. Never command her after doing her active, pretty much. Let her get hit before you rush, every single time. The only time you should ever do it is like, let's say there's a revive that you didn't taunt and they've got 1 HP, maybe. What is going to be like the best team in, what do you think? What, the actual like team, as in defense team? I think the attack team that I showed on my trader gameplay video is the best team. It was guaranteeing wins in 3 turns. I don't see a way you can really stop that without modding specifically for it. And if you mod specifically for it, you're making yourself weak against so many other teams that it's just like, that's the team to build. Like Smatio, Wangfa, and Trader, and you're guaranteeing yourself a turn 3 win a lot of the time. It's crazy. Is taunt resist that good on command? 90% of the taunts will come from Princess, so normalize the command. It's the turn 1 taunt. It's the turn 1 taunt, right? That's the one. No one is focusing a command the majority of the time when they use Princesses normalized. They're focusing bide, payback, you know, the actual real dangerous specialist skills. If it hits a command, yeah, you are 100% correct. That command is useless. But they're not going to... I mean, I'm unlikely to focus a command over a bide or a payback. I mean, maybe might have done it once or twice. I'd sooner focus Kapoor just so I could one-shot him, basically. Like if Kapoor was in the same team for whatever reason. Helps me learn more about the characters in the process too. Yep. Is there anything more you can do to make Doc S more useful besides this AR rush? Is it better to make him a tank? Yes, it's better to make him a tank, rely on his specialist skill, and he'll get like a 60% buff by the time he does his rush a lot of the time on defense teams. What's up, Final Weapon? Welcome to the stream. Andy, hello. When they update the war wheel, are they putting the 5-star wheel as well? No, they haven't said anything about any other wheel except the war wheel so far. Going to Wellington. Yeah, that's the hard one. That's the hard one. I'm not going to tell you what I did, but after you decide what you do, go check my video out. It was the hardest decision. I was mad. Oh, I guess I'm giving it away if I'm saying it now. I was really emotional, let's just say. But I went with the one that made the sense for the long-term story, and kind of like, it kind of seemed like Kenny was saying that it was the best thing to do as well. So, what's up, Daniel? Have you managed to attack teams without using AR on Faction Onslaught? I did build, on my other region, I've got a crit weapon for, 100% crit weapon for Heng Yen, so he's the MVP there for me. I don't really I mean, I could potentially build like, well, we'll try and do it on the stream today maybe. I could build a Raulito team. I've got Dayu, you know, I could potentially do that. I think this Jason's going to be quite good for Onslaught if you manage to get him, because he can do a 1200 bleed turn 1, so that's pretty nice. Is 6-star Jessie Anderson, like among them, alert? Is she a good character to play on my team? She is mainly going to be SR nowadays. I would pretty much. She was a really good defense team character, and generally, if someone says they were a really good defense team character in the 6-star era, that means they're not very good in the S-class era, because the stat balance is terrible right now in terms of 6 stars versus S-class, and one basic attack from an S-class like Priya with 13,000 attack, which my Priya has, will destroy most alert characters on defense teams. I got to Island 30. Is that for attack joy offer? Stoked T4 error in this Stoked T4 error in this war. Waiting for faction level up. You upgraded to tier 4. I'm not sure where I am on her. I think I got to tier 4 in this region. Yeah, I like her. She looks cool as well. She looks cool. Very piratey. I've had to reset her weapon a couple of times, unfortunately. I've got 33%. I've been in this position a couple of times and got 33%. I like her as a character. I think she's been one of the better free-to-play characters we've had in recent times. Hey, Sebastian, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yep, 35% hull reduction on Pete's weapon. I remember you testing it in beta a few months ago. Yeah, I mean, I think that's useful. It doesn't stack with other hill reductions, though. That's the only thing. I think it should. Maybe not with other hill reduction weapons, but like it should stack with like actives and stuff and rushes and leader skills. I pulled Olivia as a 5-star ascendable. Any mods? I would make her defensive and keep her as a 5-star. She's the only Guardian 2 5-star. There's no other Guardian 2 5-star. All the other Guardians are Guardian 1. So as a 5-star, she does 2 Guardian shields for a crit, which is twice as powerful, basically. Caught up on comments. Where hey guys, where hey. I made the decision to stay at Wellington and accidentally pressed the button to leave. I'm such an classic. It's all good. I mean, I don't think you can re-roll. I don't think you can go back. So that's like you played the entire game to press the wrong button. At least it doesn't have as huge. I mean, you're gonna see the ending. I'm going to be honest though. I'm going to give you a little bit of a no spoiler here, but like it's just like the decision you've made. The outcome of that decision in the next season is horrific. Like, it is not a good. It doesn't turn out well, basically. I run Jackie, Trader, Pete, Rosita, Frost on defense, but what hasn't worked great. Any ideas on how to make it better? Jackie, Trader, Pete, Rosita, Frost. You want to remove Frost for sure, because you want Rosita to get hit, and you want the Trader to get hit, and you want the Trader, when he actually does his command, to command people into his weapon, not into Frost, because his weapon is actually broken. Trader's weapon is actually broken right now. It's a 1-turn infection rather than a 2-turn infection. Okay, sorry, I was just coughing a bit there. It's a 1-turn infection instead of a 2-turn infection. Let's see if we've got any easy teams. Probably not. Ugh. Let's go for Raulitos. I haven't got him at high tier though, that's the only thing. But I don't think it makes that big a difference. We're going to use characters that have actives that we can use. That are good. And we can't rush. Pete's good here. This is where Pete's quite good. He can keep your team alive. What's her active? Is it infection? That's kind of cool. Okay, I'll just do that no matter what. I can take Arrow, and any kills he gets heals my team. Kind of need a healer, but I don't really have anyone who can heal without doing stuff. And I guess she's okay. Just for active gives attack. I can't rush, so defense. Oh damn. I need to give her the more defensive weapon. I need to mod them as well. I'm gonna mod them pretty badly because it would just be really defensive. Oh yeah, I can just give him a full stun like stat weapon. Look at that. She doesn't need AP. You don't need AP in this, so give stat weapons. There we go. Okay, so I'll mod them, and it will just be like, let's see, defense on this dude. Defense versus tough. Am I gonna basic? I'm gonna be basic attacking. I haven't got any stun resist. I guess taunt resist isn't that bad. What don't I want? Oh, here's lifesteal mods could be actually good in this. Not gonna have any control there though. It's just a shame lifesteal mods are not percentage based. We'll just go for stats here. So it'll be the HP on HP. Let's try and find a big one. Okay, 480 I think was the biggest. 490. Okay. And we'll go defense on defense. That's a big one. 560. 560. Okay. So he's got like 4k each stat. And she needs defense as well. She's got much nicer stats because of her weapon. There's a 550 here somewhere. Where was it? I'm pretty sure there was a 550. Or did I give it? I give it to the other dude. Alright, and we'll go for confuse resist. Yeah. Defense versus alert. Yeah, AP drain. Ooh, 41. And then we're just going stat heavy mainly because it's easier and they're not top tier. 565. So she's like got 5k, 5k. That's actually pretty insane. She's tier 2 level 1. It is because of the weapon though. It's because of the weapon. Okay, I don't envisage this going terribly well. Let's finally find it. Yeah. Nick, yeah, it's definitely not going to go too well. He didn't resist the bleed though, but I don't think that really means anything. I don't think they have anyone. The trader actually will get hit by this if he gets. No, he resisted it. Of course he did. Of course he did. It doesn't matter if I get impaired. So stunning this dude would be good. There we go. We do not have easy crosshairs. That is a thing. Let's try and get some stuns in. We did stun her, but she resisted it. We get healing there. We'll taunt the next turn if. Oh no, we've been dazed. So this is GG already. I've already lost. I need Wang Fa. I don't have anything to stop heals, and I don't really have anything. Yeah, mainly I just don't have anything to stop heals, so it sucks. Let me just do that. And this guy. I hit the 15% heal and it hasn't cleansed it. It's gone to 0%. It was 15%. Now it's 0%. What am I meant to do there? Oh, I can't do anything there. Like. I have healed it. It says 0%. That is really sucky. Yeah, I don't have the team on this region for no hits. No rushes. That was great. It was just sitting there at 0% for some reason. I would say yeah, just remove Frost and maybe put in a command if you have a command. Or maybe a princess. She'll actually be kind of cool because a lot of people will ignore her. Or they'll focus her, one or the other, and initially they focus her, other people are going to get the advantages. Who else could you do? I mean, even this new doc would be okay. The team would be a bit slow though. I think a command would probably be the best way you could go if you've got one, Alex. Are they gonna? I've already read that. You mean it is bad to storyline? It's just a bad choice for the character. It's a bad choice for character. The way it goes after that in the next season is horrible. My brother picked that and he said he legitimately went back, downloaded a save game that was just before the end to change his decision so that it didn't happen. That's how bad it was for him. Frost for Shiva or Wang Fa. Either. They're both good. They're both good. They're both good. No worries, Mr. C. Take care, man. Take care. Have a nice sleepy sleeps. Sovgot. What is the rewards in Outlast event? It's the mission. The missions for is Outlast. You get crates, basically. There is no character in here. I can't remember who is not in here. Minerva? Minerva's not here from the daily crate for some reason. But otherwise, it looks like a pretty solid crate. It's pretty good. I don't think my faction are really trying to do no rushes. We seem very inactive at the moment. We're getting like 3 attacks in per thing. Not sure why that is. But this region, I've noticed that this faction does not even try and do the no rushes. In my other region they do, and we're generally top 2, top 3, which is kind of crazy. Let's try and do that. Resisted it, of course he did. We're gonna do that. I'm so mad I just pulled a 5-star in my game crash and I lost the character. That sucks. I've never had that happen before. I've had my game crash while I've done pulls and I've still got the character. Is Raulito worth leveling up? Just got him and not sure whether or not to use him. I think he's alright. You need to have him like just as stat heavy as possible, like really defensive. Also, how do you consider Minerva? I feel like her affection is really good. It is, but it's a bit slow. But she is good. I think she can be made really defensive. Hey J-Lo, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. I always love your avatar. Clementine. I love it. 2000 bleed when attacked on weapon. Yeah, default weapon is pretty good on Shiva. The thing is about Shiva though, she always seems a little bit slow. Like she doesn't seem like she does stuff quick enough, and I think it's because of her active. Like the most dangerous part of Shiva is her rush, right? Because she is going to control 2 of your characters. The active is nice because of the cleanse, but you generally are going to lose a turn because of it. Let me do the calculation. So you're going to get 76 divided by 100 times 20 from her active, and you're going to get plus 42. You're going to get 57 AP in the first 2 turns. So, well, actually, her initial cooldown is 3, so it actually should be okay. I mean, I don't think her active is really that great. It's nice to full cleanse, but she can't cleanse control when she can't do this if she's controlled. So if she's taunted, stunned, or confused, she can't cleanse it, and she can't even do this. So they're the only ones that are worth cleansing. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation there. She could, she can only cleanse the ones that don't really mean much. If that makes sense. She can only cleanse maybe impair. That would mean something. So it's hard to know whether you should actually do this. Starting cooldown goes to 5. Yeah, I mean, for me that seems more reasonable in terms of like. I'm not sure about her active there, personally. You want to taunt people into bleed and stuff like that. Definitely noticed some inconsistencies with Frost. Like what? Like what are we talking about? Is there any character that you think most players underestimate? Heng Yen. I think a lot of people underestimated Heng Yen. I know I definitely did. When I tested him, the first time I tested him in leagues, I was like, damn, this guy's actually pretty good. Like, he hits much harder than I expected. I think obviously the double attack weapon I was kind of underestimating. Yeah, Heng Yen for sure. Like, without question. Like, he resists 2 things there. He resists 2 things a lot. It's like if he resists 1, he just resists everything. That seems to be the way it goes a lot of the time. He did it again where he resists both. Like, so he just resisted 4 things at 50% chance to do so, which is definitely, there's definitely a possibility that can happen. But I'm actually gonna lose this now. But it's just like, I don't know. It just seems kind of unlikely. Oh, I tanked it there. Okay, let's get the buff going. You're impaired's ideal. Oh, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I've lost this. Oh, the damage output though, or maybe. Oh my god, the comeback, guys! I'm that good. That's how good I am. That's what I was saying about Rampage. No skill there, just like kind of lucky. What What else we got? That sucks because I can't go back unless I redo the episode. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I just maxed out my town hall. I'm working on upgrading my armory now. 2 levels left. Good luck. It is cheaper to upgrade your armory as a house, if I remember, or quicker. I can't remember if it's cheaper or quicker or both. But it definitely was something. It definitely was something. In the attack menu of the event, there is a leaderboard. Yeah, there is. Got the beheading was shown. She's doing pretty great. Nice. That has happened to me 5 times. My game has crashed during SE pool and not received the rewards. Never mind though. Likelihood it would have been some useless 4-star. Are they going to update 5-star wheel? Maybe eventually, but yeah. Yes, good Tuesday so far. That's good to hear. I'm going to do my SC pulls right now, guys. What's up, Cruzito? Woo, Rampage. Yeah, when it works, it works. You know, when it works, it works. And she was impaired there, and that's why she did so much damage. I'm just going to... I can't remember if this is the one that I can actually skip. Can I skip this? Yeah, I can. Some of them don't let you skip. And they don't give you the crate. Which kind of makes it annoying. Okay, we're good. Let me do my SC pull. I'm going to do the pull on this region on the gentleman. I think I'm going to do the gentleman because I've got a fast damage dealer already in Arav. I don't have a alert damage dealer in the gentleman, so if I was to get really lucky, this would be the place to go. I'm going to pull on the cards. See what we can get. And it's going to be a Glen. I don't have this Glen. I mean, I'm not sure how often this happens, but it could be worth using. I mean, the most majority of this stuff is not very useful. Maybe the... I mean, I'm pretty sure this stuff never drops. I think these things do. But I'm pretty sure this stuff never does. Bay. I think I've got him already, though. Not 100% certain, but I think I've got him already. Okay, did I hit everything in this? I've got one more attack. Okay, this... Okay. I'll just quickly get another hit in. Oh, he's a stun gun. That was a mistake. Got lucky though. I think he was a stun gun, right? Yeah, got lucky. Pizza dropping now. The Prio's beast modes. So it used to be like, it used to take 2 or 3 hits to hit Killer Pete. Now it takes 1. That's great. Okay, we're going to switch regions, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom as I switch regions. And I'm going to hit you guys with an advert, if you don't mind. The pay some bills for lockdown. I appreciate it. I'll be back in very short amount of time, guys. Very, very short amount of time. 30 seconds. Okay. I'm back. Like this region, my faction likes to go proper mad on the scoreboard. Look, we're 3rd place. We have people who like to do the no-hit a lot. And that means I'm going to get a lot of Rosita cards or Minerva cards or Priya cards. And at 500, that's 5% of an S-class character just because people are doing no-rush teams. Which is legit. Which is really, really legit. I have a reasonable no-rush team on this region, but it's kind of hit or miss. I've used this one because, again, this is exactly why I didn't have any other region. 100% heal reduction, instant crosshairs because it's guaranteed crit. You know, those two make a massive difference. Massive damage output from Heng Yen as well, because he guarantees crits. Now, if it's got like traders and stuff, maybe in a bit of trouble. But otherwise, like, pretty good potential. I think I've got a rampage weapon here. Oh no, it's Daze. So I even use Daze on Priya just to stop these turn 1 actives. And that's 1 out. That's the great thing about Heng Yen. Like, Wang Fa can't do that because I can't rush with him. But with Heng Yen I can, so it's awesome. So what we're gonna try and kill him. So yeah, her damage output is so massively reduced. We'll control. We're gonna get tired. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. We're gonna be in trouble, I think. Yeah, people are gonna start dying. I actually had a really good team before, but I can't remember what I'd used, if I'm honest. I can't remember what I used. Because I reset all my teams, I had one built. I can't remember what it was. This wasn't it. I don't think I had Priya as leader. I think I actually had Pete. But yeah, with the no-hit teams, especially now, like, I don't know how you're meant to do no rush teams against Trader. I don't know how you're meant to do that. Let me put Pete in. Who do I get rid of? I guess I get rid of Angel. And just put Pete in. Maybe even put Rampage in because damage is good. How do you do it against how do you do it against Angel? Against Okay, this isn't too bad. How do you do it against the trader? I don't have any idea how you can do it against the trader. We're gonna get rushed here. Okay, we're still gonna get rushed. Look at that, Pete. I mean, Wang Fa is an absolute brick wall. 8k defense. Yeah, this is much nicer. As long as I get in kills on the key characters, definitely nicer. Okay. I think this was either the team I used or very similar. Oh, she got torn. She got stunned. That's not good. I'm just gonna do that. I mean, now it's a race. That's the issue. Okay, I just got to spam now. I don't think they had any healing weapons or anything. Should be good. We should be good. Although, oh damn. Is he dead? What's going on? I'm running out of time, guys. I'm in trouble. Wang Fa is horrible on these teams. Look at that, my entire team just died. And then one more turn. Look at that. Screw you. Screw you. It was going good. It was going good. Hey, look, what is your favorite Telltale season? Ooh. I mean, one kind of gets massive bonus points. Unfair amounts of bonus points, in my opinion. But still, it's probably number 1, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest. I like 4 quite a lot, though. Like, I felt like quite a lot of attachment to characters in Season 4. Oh, yeah. Should be alright. It's actually better to lose without rushing than it is to win with rushing, because you might have someone else come in and just no rush. You get much more attacks as a faction than you need to defeat the other faction. So you're better off just actually losing than thinking, let me just finish it off with a rush. You're better off losing. This is where damn. This is where... Okay, I'll try and get Priya impaired. Okay, let's do heal reduction. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that's good. That's one guy down. Need to get rid of this dude though. Good. Let's finish her off with him. And have we got any AP drains? Try and AP drain her. Cool. Doesn't matter too much about Pete's rush. Just as long as damn, as I said, as long as she doesn't get stunned, that'd be nice. How did I get dazed? Oh, she's got a daze rampage. I thought it was a double attack rampage. My bad. One more turn, I just gotta survive one more turn here. I know she's gonna get me. Who's she gonna get? Pete. Pete's gone. Okay. Problematic. We should be okay though. We should be. I wish I could auto once I get rid of her. Like right now I can't auto. And I just gotta do all the taps. Like non-stop. We know, Pete, we know. Yeah, we know, Pete. We know. Come on, man. It's just because I'm using actors a lot. It's taking a long time. I'm not gonna do it. How am I meant to basic attack this? Like, this is like so stupid. I'm not a big fan of the no rush system. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if they did an update where you could maybe sell your epic gear or any gear inside the league to get league tokens for different gear? Yeah. They kind of have that already, but it just doesn't go up to a high enough tier. They have that with gear markers. The tier it goes up to is nowhere near high enough. You know, there's no top end gear. You know, the top end gear is sometimes. Is it sometimes in supply depot? It's definitely sometimes in SR depot. Okay, we're going to do the Survivors Club pool here. And we are going to pull on the cards. What we're going to get... Ooh, it is an ascendable. Romanov. I've got a lot of that guy already now. A lot. Okay, I'm going to do this legendary gear roadmap, guys, after I do the normal roadmap. I think it's actually pretty decent to do if you're in Survivors Club, but if you're not, it may not be. You never got duct tape or polishing kits from Glenn. Yeah, it's weird. Let me see if I actually finally decide to get the ad. Did you? Hopefully you did. Fingers crossed. For my sake. I'm not a Survivors Club member, but I've managed to collect 120 comics. Would you recommend I hold on to them and wait for a better museum? I thought I'd spend them on Malcolm. I would say probably not worth spending on them on Malcolm as a non-SC member. The only reason I'd say it's worth getting it as an SC member is you generally have more comics than you need, know what to do with. So it's good to get him. Onslaught frustrating me, so I came to chill here. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm trying to do some no rush attacks. I haven't really built anything. I don't really like Onslaught no rush system. Sorry. Really, really loud motorbike. I don't really like the Onslaught no rush system because it seems to reward you for coming up against worse teams. I don't even understand that. So like, if I was to come up against a 5-star team, I get better rewards than if I was to beat a full S-class decked out, like, amazing team just because I used a rush. It's just like, that's kind of mind-blowing for me, but it is what it is, I wish we had more activity. At least we qualified for WOC. I mean, if you qualified for WOC with no activity, low activity, that's actually pretty like amazing. That's why I love taking Daewoo for Pete teams on Onslaught. Yeah, I don't have Daewoo in this region yet. I can just imagine that like Wang Fa, Trader, and Matteo teams just running riot in this because you win turn 3 guaranteed because they're all active skills that you do to get the win. It's like easy teams, man. Do we know if 1A regions could ever transfer down to another wave? No, they definitely 100% will never be allowed to transfer to wave 3. Wave 3 is what you mean. They can go to 1B, which means you're not in a War of Champions qualification region, but you're still in one of the top regions. And the only difference between 1A and 1B is like the top 2 factions in CRW pretty much. I think everyone's just got work on. 500 cards are still decent, but of course we'd much prefer 800. If it was like last War Champions, we might get 1,000 cards. Why are there so many regions? Like in general, because they used to open regions every couple of months because it was basically like if you came into the game after someone had been playing the game for a couple of months, you were at a massive disadvantage and it could put you off sticking around. Nowadays, it's not as much of a problem. But yeah, it is still a problem. Okay, let's get through this. Okay guys, let's start talking about League. Now we caught a break in chat. Good things about the next season of Leagues. There are things that I'm going to talk about exactly the same thing, and I'm going to say the good things about it and the bad things about it, because there are some things that have good outcomes and bad outcomes just based on one decision. Character, for instance. I think it's good that they're not in the store, based on the fact that they won't cost any season tokens. I think that was restricting some people to get their hands on them. But that's pretty much the only good thing that there is for the character not being in the store. I think it's going to be harder to get them now though, which is kind of going against what I just said. And I think they could have done it better. I think the brackets for the getting Jason should have been, if like the mission should have been like get 10,000 season tokens or get 10,000 solo league tokens and get 5-star Jason. That way, like that's an everybody reward. That means that new players coming into the game can get him. So imagine this, right? Imagine you're sitting there and you're like, you've just downloaded the game and you're like, wow, this game's sick. This game's a lot of fun. I mean, playing this game, I literally played for a week. I did okay in this thing called a raid tournament, and then I completed this mission because I got 10,000 trophies, and they gave me a 5-star Jason. This guy's sick. I mean, look at his beard. He's amazing. And all I've been doing is playing a week. You ring up your friend or like your mum. Guess what, mum? I play on a Walking Dead game. Yeah, they gave me a character. His name's Jason, and it's mad. He's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty good for my level because I'm brand new and a 5-star is useful for me. But how it is in reality is now like, oh yeah, mum, actually, I started playing this game and apparently I have to play for legitimately like 3 months before I can get into the level to get a 5-star, which is going to be useless for me by the time I get there. Like, what the hell is that? It makes no sense. I know gaining those characters is going for the S-class, but people who are new, people who are brand new, can actually use these 5-stars. So I think the 5-star should have been basically a participation in leagues reward, not a participation in gold, which is what it is. So that's the first one where they went wrong. So the second one is where it should have been participation in gold. Then you get a 6-star for just being in gold. Then they would have been 2,000 for gold 2, 2,000 for gold 3, and 2,000 for plat 1. Now, it's still bad, but it means you don't have to promote the majority of the time to get the S-class in the season. You have to promote just under the majority of the time. 4 out of 9 rather than 5 out of 9. Yeah? That's where it should be. Like, it should be probably 3 out of 9 if I'm honest. Because we're talking about getting a character, now you have to level them up. Lots of resources. You're not having to use gear, but you're having to use more of this, these Letterman jackets and the hats. Yeah, the character has to stop being much better as well now, because it's much harder to get them. It's effectively going to cost you money. You know, hitting leagues with tickets to get high in arenas to get these characters, it's going to cost you. So whether you're buying stuff or not, it's still costing you resources that you can't get otherwise without buying it. So yeah, definitely needs to be better characters in the league system now. Jason's okay, but we can't have like a Glenn ever appear in leagues if it's going to be this way. Other things they've implemented, that they make it so that every season you start off in gold 1 again. We talked about this earlier, where you're only going to have 4 weeks of Diamond League now, rather than people being in Diamond League for a very long time. That means for 4 weeks, you'll get coins no matter where you place, but because you've probably spent to get there, you're not going to want to sit around. You're going to want to go up still to try and get this Paragon mod. I think people are going to get less coins out of leagues as free to play, and it's weird because they did word it like, we understand, like, let me just read exactly the wording they said, because the wording was like making out they knew what they were talking about, but the implementation is making it worse. It was in the intro. It says, coin rewards. Leagues is the only place in the game where players can consistently earn rewards from play, and we think that's awesome. We want to increase your ability to earn coins in a more predictable way. This was in the section where it says, before we get into details of the league campaigns, we want to share the core elements of solo leagues that we think work well. These are things we want to double down on. But you're making it harder to get coins now, not easier. So like, you're not doubling down on that. You're actually making it harder. That's absolutely 100% false. Like, it's going to be harder for me to get coins every week than it is right now. So that's a lie, straight up. So you're making, like, what your explanation is correct. Leagues is the only place in the game where players can get, and they admit it's the only place where people can consistently get coins from play. But now that's no longer the case. So now we can no longer get coins from consistently playing. I feel really bad for newer players who have been doing really well with their 5-6 star teams and then came the first S-class in the league store. Their matchups are terrible for that. I don't think it's too bad if they have offensive characters in there. I think the Glen, however, has messed people up a lot. You can't really give away free-to-play characters that aren't going to be able to do anything offensively now because of this. And that's because of the matchup system, but yeah. What's up, Noah? I'm level 25. Hey. Make sure you're doing the XP missions on a Saturday, Sunday. Easy way to level up. Okay, out of energy. How many of these do we need? I think we need 60. I think so. That's 24. That is 32, 42, 60. Okay. We need 60. And nice. I need to open these as well. And in the Supreme bag, we need to claim 5 of these minimum, which is going to cost us 20 comics. If we get lucky, we could just get 60 straight away. There's no odds here, which is kind of strange because this is part of the Survivors Club thing, and it's kind of strange. I still wish there was transparency in this game, which there just isn't. Let's see what we can get. I'm gonna. Oh, I need a minimum of 5, but they're only selling 4. See, that sucks. So I need to get 100% need to get 12 somewhere else. So I need to get 12 somewhere else. So I need to get. Let me see. I need to get this one twice. Well, this one 4 times. If I get 3 of these, I need the 27. Okay. I'm gonna open one at a time because there's no point spending too many comics if we can help it. Laggy, laggy. I jumped up from 32 to 45 in a month. It's not that hard in my opinion. Hey, we got 27. Okay, that's good. When you say from 32 to 45, what are you talking about? A daily coin roadmap would be nice, like 300 daily. That's a bit much. You'd be lucky if we did it. Got a monthly one for 300, if I'm honest. Okay. Open another. So we should only need like 1 more. That way I can see these keys easier. Damn, I need to open both more potentially. Hopefully we just don't get the 12. If we get anything else but the 12 and we're good. Anything else but the 12. Anything else. Good. Okay. That cost us 12 comics and we're going to be able to get all that gear. Okay, that's not too bad. As long as we don't fail the stage. I don't think we did last time. That's pretty okay. Leaders. Okay. Okay, walkers. What level am I? 170 or something? 170 something. I'm at level 173 or 174. I'm not really going too ham on the leveling. It's going to happen naturally, so it's no big deal. What's up, Misty? What's up, Doc? Ascendants? Or Ascendant, should I say? What's up, Xeno? I mean, they would still make money, Johnny, but other games have parts of the like coin income where you, or like currency income where you don't have to do stuff. Raid Shadow Legends gives you 15 gems a day, and gems is like their coins, but you have to log in and claim it. That's the only thing. I was answering your questions. Look, I said jumped from 32 to 45 in a month, and you weren't sure what I was talking about. I replied that it's about my level. Oh, your level? Yeah. Sorry. It's just hard to keep up. Lots of conversations going on at the time. I get. Yep. Leveling is good. You want to try and get to level 100 so you start getting some big coins, basically. I can only get the Apocalypse bag since I'm not in SC. Not sure if it's worth the risk or not, since I might not be able to get all the gear. Work out what you can get with the minimum. I think for some reason the minimum they give you is 23, which actually devalues the bag. If it was 24, it'd always be worth it because you could finish this first roadmap. Right? You could finish this entire first roadmap and it would guarantee all this. There isn't even a GPS and canteen in here, so it's just like lots of the extra stuff here. I don't think you can do... Oh, you can do the other roadmap first. But if you've got 24 here... Would you be able to do this? No. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get a GPS or canteen if you got the lowest rewards. If it was 24. But it's 23, right? And you need 24... Wrong area. And you need 24... Oops. Yeah. These decisions that they must know that 24 is the minimum that is required to do the first one. It is expensive as well, like you say, man. The SC one is definitely better, obviously. Like 2 of these pulls is a guaranteed. You know? This is 1 RNG spin. Just gotta hope for the best. I would say it's probably not worth it. Just because of the minimum being bad, to be honest. Let me take faction support, please. I just did the second map. Yeah, you're right. It probably is only worth doing the second map. I'm just doing everything just for because get extra gear. It doesn't matter too much. Why am I not able to get faction support? There we go. Jeez. Let's take random. One of the other mins is 58. Yeah, I don't get it. It's not like you can get the bag. You can get the keys another way, you know. Except for signing up for SC, and you're not going to sign up to SC to get like 2 keys. SC is already a better offer. It's already attractive because of that. What's up, Groundu? Yeah, I'm trying to get the Savior's keys as well. I just got one at the moment. Those aren't Savior's keys. Those are keys to do the roadmap that I'm doing right now. I think I'm going to do Clementine's roadmap as well on my other region. You love watching me do pulls. It happens from time to time. We're going to have a 100 pull at some point soon. I'm nearly at 20k. I need to be around 21k coins. We're getting close. It's going alright, Father Jonas. Thanks for asking. Don't confuse the keys. Yeah. Yeah. They are very much different keys. They definitely wouldn't have given those keys away for that sort of price. I know who to get after Mercer. You've got Princess Priya Mercer. From the daily crate, you might want to work on Arav. He's really, really amazing for SR, even if you don't want to use him in raids. He's such a good character for SR. Did you? Unless you had him already, I can't really remember. Piece of cake. Who do you go to for advice on character? For me, both you or Link. I don't go to anyone, but I have you guys. And when you guys talk about characters, it makes me think about them. And, you know, it's all opinions at the end of the day. And I see other people put opinions in chat. Sometimes I think they're really wrong. Sometimes I think they're really different to what I think. And sometimes I think they're better than what I think. So, you know, it's all about just taking everything on board. Especially in my position, I get thrown a lot of ideas. It can be quite hard for me, but I've got to deal with a lot of stuff all the time. First, it was actually the best. 20 for 10 bucks. That's like 60 basils. Yeah, that seemed pretty decent. That seemed pretty decent. What's up, Brian? Hello, hello. Just Misty. Hello, hello. Maybe Pete for the heal. He's good against traders. He's pretty good against traders. But if you haven't got Arav, I would recommend him personally. I was halfway to Frost, but then I pulled S-Class, the trader, so now I'm focusing on Wangfar. Yeah, it sounds pretty smart to me. It's taken me a long time to get cards for Priya. I don't even have a 5-star ascendable version yet. Yeah, Priya's a little tougher to get nowadays because of the war crates not having her in. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? How's it going? Arav sounds good. Yeah, he's really good. Really, really good. Like, just imagine, you know how it works on SR, right? A character saves their rush from the wave before, the stage before, right? But Arav always has his rush, so he's rushing all the time, every single time, and he heals people. So every time he rushes, he heals people for 20% because every kill he gets, he does a 20% heal to everybody. In SR, especially up until until early to mid gold, regardless of how you have him modded, like as long as he's offensive, you don't have to have him like super like decked out. He's always going to be getting kills on just normal SR, always. Is beta server closed down? There's not a beta live right now, but no, it's not. I think it's up still. Only 2.3k from S-Class Arav. Nice. I still have a few 1.1k crates and 2.3 crate. What else is in there though, GB? What else is in there? That's the question. Like, those must be quite limited choice crates, right? Like, the old 1.1 crates probably go up to like Wangfar. I just claim them all, bruv. Honestly. Those old ones, I definitely just claim them all. Especially with the new characters that we're getting in the events and stuff. Like Rosita and S1. We're getting a little bit more access. So I can see a decent, like a really good, decent daily character coming in that you're gonna focus on soon enough. Like, who have we got coming up next? I mean, effectively we should have like Shiva or something. Like, I think it's Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, Davey, Tiffany, and Clementine in the next 4. Like, I don't know if Shiva would go into the daily, to be honest, but she might. But yeah, I mean, I think Lewis is going to be worth getting as an S-class character. The second he's in the daily, I'm going to start working towards him. Pete, Laupo, Arav, Priya, Wangfa. Okay, it goes up. Yeah, Guo and Wangfa. I guess you don't have Laupo, right? See, I kind of want her for a potential defense team. Today, when we can save SR teams, I might actually start to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I just I hit autofill, and the more, that's why I'm trying to work towards having 5 of every single type of trait. That's why I went for this Doc Stevens, right, wherever he is. Is he in a team? No, this isn't the region I've got him. But yeah, the S-class Doc Stevens. The reason I went for him is because I'm trying to get 5 of every trait, so that when I hit autofill, it just puts in S classes. It's just, yeah, makes it a bit more straightforward. But I agree. SRs, I'm sure they're going to work on it because they seem to be going around the game, you know, making some small quality of life issues here and there. Hopefully, look at SR roster staff management is horrible, and also like the actual roster itself, roster rank management, is pretty dreadful. Trying to get to a particular character to level them up is like one of the worst experiences in the game. And considering level ups are like every day, every single day. Chance encounter. 3 hours for You Got Lucky. This is the good region for You Got Lucky, of course. What? Okay, I think league rewards are coming in soon. Where do I finish? 3rd? Or am I being pushed down? Look how close to the top I am. I can get 1 good attack in pretty easily. I think I already used the ticket because I actually need. Do I still need to do an extra attack right now? I think I do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's claim this. I get to see my 5-star attack team. I get requests for this every now and again. Pretty interesting team on this region. I use Skylar. She's got a pretty big rush, like 475%. It's really high. 525. 525% rush. I think she's got the best AoE rush in the game as a 5-star. She's got quite slow rush, 66 AP, so it's, you need very particular characters to get her rush. And that basically means Eugene. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Okay. Who's got good stats? Who's got good stats? Wait, lockdown is in canon. Nope. I'm not. Yeah, I subbed on Valentine. Davy's so bad. Can you do gameplay of S-Class Dr. Stevens video? I will be doing it before the end of the event, yeah. I'll do it probably, hopefully this week. Hopefully this week. I just want like a couple of days where the temperatures aren't too bad so I can think. Lewis was a pain last war, and Aaron team had 2 of him, so 2 S-Class Lewis. Okay then. Is this that canon streamer everyone's talking about? Nope. I want to make a good melee team with Clem as the leader. Yeah. I'm gonna get 5-star Clementine for my 5-star attack team. To show me your won't back down scav team, I never get the 3 bronze tokens extra. I don't know. I kind of just don't really try to get stuff. I just put random 5-stars in there. I don't go for bonus rewards. If they happen, they happen. That's pretty much it. Lockdown, if you're in canon, I'm not in canon. You mind showing me the weapons for your 5-star team? Yeah, it's nothing special. It's just all 8% weapons except Skylar's. I need to make Skylar a better weapon. So this first weapon is... Oh no, it's not an 8% weapon. It's only 3 8% weapons. But it's because of the Eugene's 20% AP gain. I don't have any mods on anyone because the only people who attack are Eugene and Skylar, and I don't really want Eugene to do more damage. So yeah, the only one that really cares about damage is Skylar. So I've got huge bonus to AP on her. Effectively just trying to one-tap someone at the end if I really need to. Like if they have a tenacity character, it can sometimes be annoying. And then I think it's 3 8% weapons. And I just messed up. 3 8% weapons. As you can see. The 2 ice picks. I'm switching in the wrong way around. The 2 ice picks here. Stop it. Stop it. The 2 ice picks here. That one and that one. And then this tactical knife, all 8%. And then her weapon is just a stun weapon at the moment. Has a lot of attack. There is a better weapon you can craft, right? Where you don't need stun on attack for 5-star arenas. The third slot you can do one where it's like, I think it's tier 2 Raider maybe. It gives yourself a 25% attack boost for the first 2 turns. That would actually work with her rush on the first turn. So she can get a massive damage output because of that. That's actually pretty good to do. Pretty much. This is quite an easy team because they're all fast. You see, if I had attack boost on Eugene, he could potentially one-shot the middle character, and that's where I'm going to run into issues. Where are you even living? Look, I live in London. I got no fast AP leads, so I'm stuck with Jesus. Used Skylar back in the day, though she's already maxed. Yeah, Skylar's pretty legit. Since they changed her, she's pretty legit. There's a reduced damage to 0. Okay, so it looks like I was gonna say it looks like these are the hardest teams. They've got windowless teams, but we're safe. And it debuffed the best 3 characters because I'm going to do trait damage here. This guy's already weak, and these guys are the tankiest. I might not one-shot this guy because you can see his defense and HP are quite high, and he just got a 30% boost because I hit him and he's got Indomitable. I do. We got him. Got him. But you see, I did barely any damage, 1,700. This lad's are probably spending his lifetime grinding. Who are you talking about? Like randomly having conversations in someone's live stream chat is pretty random though, not gonna lie. If you want to talk to each other, just go on Discord or something. Probably the best way. Bonus attack, yes. I think it's for the first. We can look at it in Armory after I do this attack. Can I hit 30k? No. See, I did a first turn on every single one of these teams, and it just came down to the RNG of the teams I got in the end. So that's the way it goes sometimes. That's how it be sometimes. It's AP down. Not much I can do about it. So I got the best score I could possibly get, but I'm still going to be in 5th place because I didn't even get better than what I got, I think. Oh, no I didn't. No I didn't. So I got 600 points less than I got last time, but I perfect it. It's just the way it goes. We'll look in the Armory. Weapons. Yep, thank you, Riley. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm currently using SR Zeke, Victor, Sandy, and 2 commanders. It's a 1 turn, but just want to use something different. The downside of SR Zeke is the fact that he doesn't give any attack bonus. You've got Victor and Sandy. I would recommend double katana Michonne as a leader, because you'll still get the AP bonus enough, because Victor and Sandy are really quick. They're both 44s. It doesn't matter anyway. SR Zeke's strong. Double katana Michonne is probably the best leader for 5-star arenas, because she has the best finisher. Like, if there's a character left alive, she has the best damage output on a basic attack out of every single 5-star in the game as a leader. Best time to do arena 10 minutes before it closes, like what you were doing. I mean, not really, because you've got more chance of forgetting. I am just doing it because I can get this bag now. I needed to do an extra hit to finish off my mission for Survivors Club. I could have waited until the next one, but I think there's not much time left on Survivors Club yet, 3 hours. So if I would have forgotten the next one, I would have missed out on this, and this bag's pretty decent, to be honest. It's worth getting. It's definitely worth completing this mission in your SR stuff. So yeah. 2 hours, 40 minutes left on your weekly rewards as well, guys. So if you've got something really basic to do, like win some territory battles, might as well, you know. Make sure you've done that. I'm going to switch across to actually make sure I've done that myself on the other region. Any tune we can substitute for Camilla. Sue, the ZHU guy, Clementine, Double Katana, Michonne, SR Zeke. SR Zeke's the easiest to get because he's in Survival Road Depot. Wait, I guess the weapon can pop up in here now. It comes up in the top left-hand corner sometimes. So he's pretty decent. But he doesn't give a attack bonus. That's the downside of SR Zeke. But he gives a good AP bonus. Huge bonus to AP. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I think maybe you can get away with like Ben. Ben gives an AP bonus. That's enough. If you want to snipe in endurance, then yes. Yeah, I mean, you can like save a ×10. I personally don't like doing endurance too often, just because it's really expensive and they just don't give out enough tickets. You know, in a season, like a 10-week season, I maybe get like 20 to 30 tickets in a 10-week season, which isn't really that much, you know. That means I can do a ×10 3 times, and that means 1 week of endurance in a 10-week season, which is really terrible. And that would just be like doing a normal ×10 as well, not like even going in for more, which generally a ×10 is not going to get you first place, to be honest. Okay. Okay, have I finished the weeklies here? Got something. Got a crate. Nothing. Nothing to do. All good. I'm currently using SR. Yeah. I love the Victor Sandy combo. This is my attack team for. I'm not sure if I've actually got it set up here properly. Oh, I thought I did. Where's it gone? I definitely had it set up at some point. Yeah, my attack team in this region is I use Carson as the debuffer, but I can use Victor as well. Sandy's awesome. The weapon upgrade I was talking about, GB, is this one. Let's find it. Research. I think it's a universal upgrade, and I think it's Raider 3. And it'd be, well, yeah, it'd be Raider 3. Okay, it's not Raider. No. No. Maybe it's not Raider 3 actually, it might be Raider 2. There we go, the top one. Bonus attack, 25% attack for the first 3 turns of every wave. That gives you a 25% attack buff for your 5-star first turn team on rushes. So that's a really good one to go for. I'm not sure if it's really rare. It does take a long time to do though. I think it's like 6 hours to do that, so you can't skip it. Let's have a little check. So if I go to a fast weapon. Okay. We want it on an attack weapon, but we're not going to do it. But just to show you, 3rd slot, special, Raider 2, and then it would take. Where's the time? 16 hours to get it. And yeah, you've got like. I would assume those 3 have like equal chance of getting them, but it's that top one. That's the good one. Ellie Negan, yeah, limited edition Negan as well. Basically, anyone who has, I think there's a guy called Bangor or something like that. He's got a huge bonus to AP when attacking as well. Pretty sure. That's something really serious. How long has he been playing though? I've been playing a long time, but a lot of what I've got kind of got reset with S-Class coming in. It was initially a soft reset, now it's a hard reset because basically the implementation of S-Class has been pretty good. It's been like gradual enough that it hasn't been too hard to progress. It's going to be hard if you're coming back to the game right now, however. Won't lie about that. Won't lie about that. Can we do Clementine's roadmap? Let's see how difficult this is. No. Do you think it's hard? We'll take in Mercer every time because it will guarantee stuns. Okay, this first one's not too bad. We'll go for a nuke. The reason I didn't command Dot Stevens is because I don't need to. Because I stunned everybody. Hey Locke, any tips for building a faction Onslaught no rush team? Look at, just basically ignore the rushes. I know it's obvious, but like just ignore the rushes and for strength and just look at actives. Weapons can play quite a big deal in it as well. Like any on attack weapons you have instantly are good. Like a full green team is pretty good because if everyone's got stun on attack, you've got a lot of control there. Control is going to be important. It's going to be one of the most important factors. I don't think that was S-Class yet. It wasn't, damn it. No big deal. I'll do the same thing again. I just checked my tunes. Looks like limited edition Negan gives 30% attack and a very large bonus. I might give that a go. Yep, that's the one. I don't have him myself. Did he just get dazed? Oh, he got okay, he got impaired. Let's see if they can get through them with this. I'm 8 arena points from first place in old school. I don't think I've ever had anything too drastically like terrible, but yeah, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna go Steve's. Full stun, nice. 2. Boom, boom. Oof. Clementine giving it the whip. 13k attack there. Okay, we get 300 Clementine cards. Don't think I'm close to getting her though. I do want to get her as a 5-star. Oh, we're pretty close. I'm much closer than I expected I was. I didn't think I was over 1,000 cards. I know I claimed the crates for her. I came top 5 in a level up tournament when she's in the rewards, but hey, we're pretty close. I'll take that. Old school is RNG. Yeah, it's RNG based on the leaders you get. Like, I perfect my attack here. The other person may not have, but most likely did. But the reason they're above me is just because they had better opponent scores than I did. It gets to a point, because it's first turn teams, there's more RNG involved. When it's not first turn teams, it's less RNG involved, because it comes down less to the opponents you're facing and more how you deal with the opponents that you get. First turn teams are just like, yeah, they're most likely going to be a thing of the past as well, in my opinion. And this 8-5. I'm done on the level up here. Okay, I'm gonna do some stash pulls. I think I've got 4, 3. Let's see what we get. We might get a Rosita if we get Rosita cards here. Oh yes, we are going to be claiming Rosita as a 5-star. Oh yes, I will be slowly leveling her. I'm not too bothered about going too quickly on her. More cards. 125 Davy. I'll take all the cards you can throw at me, or any of the high-end gear, please. Cards, or lots of big number. 8. Okay, I'll take 8. I'll take 8. Is that the best I could have got? 10. Okay, oh, still, it's not the worst I could have got. So, it should update me and say, "Yo, claim Rosita." Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. First Rosita. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like the female version of Storm, showing extreme amounts of skin, girl. But then you got Storm over here like, yo, what's up? Okay, we need to lock her. I'd be messing up. Let me see if I can find her. There's a specialist buy. Actually, it's quite easy to find her. Q. Happy days. Happy days. I think she's an underrated character, I think, as an S-Class. Even Scopely underrated her. They have her in a bad tier, so I think that she's pretty decent. Can you do a couple of pulls? I have done a couple of pulls. I did my SC pulls. You went through Clem's roadmap in a breeze. I struggled on it. Leaders help. Rampage helps. It makes it really easy. This particular weapon is like, it makes it so easy. You saw me, I was taking Mercer in. Just remember that any form of control is a guarantee on those roadmaps. So like, you don't have to think, is it worth it? It's just instantly going to be like extremely powerful. Mercer's going to always stun the entire defense if you take in an S-Class. You might have seen me taking a 6-star in one of those ones, but yeah. What's up, Lasers? Hello. I came first in my arenas. Alright, mate. Alright. I have to show off. I was first. So this guy jumped me. I'll take 2. I think with 2 Champions Arena tickets, I can get like 150 coins a lot of the time at the moment. As long as if I hit this one, I can get a little bit more. Just got to remember to do like last week, I literally only did 1 arena, I think, or 2 arenas. So yeah, I mess up a lot of the time. So many fast tunes now rocking right now. Good luck gear. I haven't used much fast gear though. I don't know what my situation. I haven't claimed any. That's the bigger issue, most likely. Let's see where we're at. 27 GPS, 27 canteens, 29 GPS, 33 radios. The watch situation is alright. I'm okay with the top end stuff here. Look, see, like, I haven't done any greens really, and I've got a lot because it's just accumulated over time. Red's not so much. Where's the... Oh, knife sheath 5, guys. I'm in a lot of trouble. Fortunately, Doc Stevens doesn't need... He does need this stuff. Oh, damn. I just remembered he does need this stuff. What about the real top end stuff? 10. Where's 10? Oh, it may good. It may good. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. I'm about to get my princess. I mean to turn team right now. Princess is beast. She just saves the day for me, right? Sometimes it works where I win real quick. Let's actually just do an attack in Onslaught. Sometimes I win real quick, and sometimes I don't. It depends on Rampage a lot of the time. But if I don't win, I would do my princess. Like, princess just is there for safety. She's my safety net, but she's also someone who can open up the offense for me as well. Because if they had a bide character, for instance, or a payback in particular is much more problematic, then I'd be able to smash with Priya, even though they had it. So this team, I'm probably going to have to I should have probably run clean up there. Doesn't matter too much. I'm probably going to have to control with Princess, because I can see it's a little bit tankier. Oh, it's not too bad, but it's gonna. I'm gonna have to control it. Well, I'm gonna rush instead, but yeah. Get the idea. Princess is just there for that support. Should I cancel my SC after this doc event? Doc Aaron, is it? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I get you. I would say, yeah. And then if they do another event and it's got the same sort of benefits that the doc event had, that's when you can say, hey, you know, I was actually pretty happy with how it went in the doc event. I'll start up SC again. I think that's the way to do SC. If you have it running constantly, you can just have it running for like a week or two where it's not giving you really any benefit except just the base, which isn't that great. The base is pretty bad. So, yeah. And we are wrecking today. Princess isn't even getting a go. Her active was actually blocked there, so it's a pretty good idea. Pretty fortunate. That's the way it went. We're going to attack the Laupo team. I haven't got a very good team here, but I like attacking Laupo. %. Okay, let's see if we can take out James. We've got the big damages. AP down's fine. His damage output just isn't good enough, is it? Just control. I really need the gentleman in this region. Red damage dealers. I mean, James just doesn't seem spectacular. I don't know if I'm doing anything. He's got attack set. He has crit multiplier. And he's not really hitting for very hard. 400 crit. See, these teams are mad defensive. Still, it seems a wee bit low. That Princess hit for 1k there. She's not even getting leader bonus. How much damage has she got? 6k. I mean, she is getting the damage bonus from her weapons and stuff, but that's a different story. How have you found Survivors Club this month, though? I think this is pretty good this month. I was pretty happy with the value you got from Survivors Club. Wish it was more often. I'm sure James has been knocked. His damage doesn't seem that great. To be fair, he hasn't got like a super weapon or anything like that. He's just got base upgrades, so I mean there is the possibility. Like early on, he was monstrous. Just that 500% damage isn't too high, you know. I don't know. He's gonna crit a lot for me as well. I made it. I tried to build it so he had good single target damage, but it doesn't seem to be very good at all anyway. So yeah. When is the war wheel changing? It's meant to be this week. I did go over it in a video the other day. I'm pretty sure it said the end of this week, sometime. Let's have a little look. I don't think it's changed. No, not yet. Hopefully they reevaluated the changes based on feedback, because I don't think I saw anybody say anything positive. Like this is where Scopely can sometimes be good at things, where if they look at the people that are saying it's bad, there are people that say everything that Scopely does is bad. So you've got to basically ignore those people, right? Because all they do is complain about everything. It doesn't matter what you put in the game, they'll always complain. And then there's a group of people that won't complain about everything and will say some things are good and some things are bad. Those are the people you should listen to, you know, if you're a developer. It means you're listening to less people. You're also listening to people who are a bit more, have a bit better of an understanding of how stuff works. So the opinion there is going to be a bit more accurate and less like super biased. Everyone's biased, but not as biased. I've really enjoyed SC this month. It certainly helped my mini region for the dock. The trauma tokens and SC daily pools has been good value for money thus far. I hope they continue. Yeah, exactly. They don't do enough. That was my big complaint. Is they don't do enough like they don't do enough event stuff. It's been really good. I think the Doc Stevens. I'm going to be honest. I think the Doc Stevens event's been one of the best events we've had in a very long time. I think it could have had different rewards in the stash. Like, I don't know, they could do it where it just literally all it had was trainers, all it had is this gear or whatever. I think people prefer choice a lot of the time rather than RNG on a stash, but you know, it is what it is. I've got stash pools on this region as well, I believe. Let's see if I've got an extra pool here. I think I've got 3 or 4 on this region. In this region, I don't really care what I get. Just if we get cards, big numbers. Canteen would be nice. Watch or radio would be nice. Don't really care for the trainers too much. How many we got? 4. We got 4. So yeah, some big numbers of cards if we get cards. Watch is good though. 5. I'll take 5 watches. I like the high-end gear here. I'm a bit lower on this region than I am on my other region. I don't mind this at all. Lilith's not as important for me because I've got quite a lot of these already. Just don't get enough characters to use them on now because I only use them on S-Class characters. Cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, I might have enough to claim her with that. I don't know. I might have enough to claim her with that. Oh, yeah. Get the big 1K. That's the Big Daddy rewards. Okay, we'll claim the last one. See what we get here. Give me some more Minerva cards, maybe. 250. I'm pretty sure I can claim her here. Oh, yeah. We do get her. And we would have had enough without that 250. We're going to actually get Minerva. I'm actually pretty happy about this. Probably more happy about getting Minerva than I was about getting Rosita. Even though Rosita's going to be properly like game-changing for me long term, I think. Minerva is just Telltale. And actually probably one of my favourite Telltale characters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She looks really sick as a 5-star. I mean, she looks great as a 6-star, but I don't like to remember her that way. You know? I've done 26 out of 50 pulls on the dock stash in my main region. Been mega lucky. I'll share my stash pulls in Discord. Hey, nice, nice, nice. I'm not sure what I'm at. I'm like 20 pulls or something like that. Maybe 15. 12. So I've not done properly in. I have been pretty laid back on this. Did you go for Doc, Bloodline? Would it be a waste to make an S-Class Mercer with defensive stats? No. I'd say that's probably the way to go. But Mercer defense teams, you kind of want to be really, really quick at rushing, like turn 1 or turn 2. To like really take advantage of that stun turn. Do you know exactly when the new update will happen? Yeah, Monday. If you're talking about leagues, it happens on Monday because it's the next season of leagues. You can see the countdown in here. If you go to events, schedule, we are currently in the home stretch and there are 5 days, 21 hours, 44 minutes and 35 seconds left. The second that runs out, it's in the next season, and then that's when the next season starts. Just cancelled SE after basically 6 or 7 months of subscription. Haven't gotten a single S-Class 5-star, 6-star straight S-Class from any of my single pulls in 2 regions. Yeah, it is garbage, the single pulls. I will admit I did get a bit of luck recently. I'm not going to share it on the stream. I will be doing a video about that tomorrow. I did get a lucky pull, but it is garbage. I agree. I've done, not including the pull that I did yesterday, and it's a shame because yesterday I was going to stream and I would have got a really nice pull on stream. But I've done, let me see. I had it in January, February, March, and now I've had it again here. And that would be 120 pulls times 240 pulls. And I hadn't got one up until yesterday. It's crazy. Sweet, thanks. Also, should I go for the S-Class Princess? Yeah, Princess is 100% the character that everyone should focus on. Unless they haven't got Priya yet. Priya I would say is like #1, but yeah. Is Gentleman a good counter to Trader? I mean, in terms of just really, really high damage, sure. I can see that. I can see where you're coming from with that one. I'm a huge Fast fan, so I went for Doc. Like you, I got to start off and have done all the trauma roadmaps. Got Doc almost tier 4. Nice. Nice, nice. I've got Doc. After I went quite ham early on in the event, I got 3 million in like 3 level ups. I decided to just sit back a little bit and not mind missing out on some stash pulls. I think I did buy the start offer. I didn't need to, but at the same time, I'm kind of fine with doing so because it was pretty good value, so I don't mind. Survivors Club bonuses are great too. So I missed out on a lot of these. How much did I miss out on? That's a pull. That's a pull on the stash. These last 4, and then these ones, every 2 level ups, that's another pull. So I lost out on a bunch of pulls not hitting like high milestones consistently, but it's kind of hard to hit high milestones consistently right now. I'd say it's harder to hit. This is crazy, right? It's harder to hit like 1 million points right now than it was in the 5-star era, and that's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up, you know. We don't get enough points for leveling up S-class characters. I think that's a big issue. I think they need to like plus 30% the points of S-class characters. Feel bad for you. I only had SC this past month and got 5-star trader on the second SC pool. I mean, that's kind of how it is. It's RNG, and that's why it's bad, you know. I mean, the one I always tell is I have 2 regions, as you guys know. I went for Rampage in one region 5 times, didn't get it. Went for Rampage in this region, got it the first time, the very first time, and then went for Rampage in the other region like 20 plus more times, and it took that's how many times it took to get. So in one region I got it first time, in the other region 30 times. Rest in peace. I've got 2 docks now. I'm saving up cards for his S-class. Nice. Definitely been hitting less level up milestones there. Yeah, it's just like, I also feel like I don't want to let my faction down, so I focus more on saving stuff for my faction. What's messed up is that 90% of my level up points come from 5 stars. Yeah, true enough. True enough. Or from leveling up the S-class as 5 stars and 6 stars as you're leveling them up, right? I have a strawberry eaten mess candle burning next to me. Nothing better than a nice candle. I'll take your word for it. No, I've never really been into candles. It's just the yeah, Champions tickets, 12 veteran rings. We'll take. I also hit 3 million in multiple level ups for the trauma kits. I completely forgot about the 100 basic token wheel and have had 3,000 plus pulls thus far. Hey, nice. Yeah, we're going in on a faction level up on Thursday. Like, yeah, let's not give the game away, though, eh, Noah? We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it, you know, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do the pulls to get these keys as well. I might not do it on the stream though, but we will pull those. I mean, I've got a lot more in this region, so I need 60, right? All right, let's pull one. Let's get 60 off one bag. Okay, 18. We need a big pull though. One decent big pull. 27. I think we're guaranteed to get no matter what with the last 2 pulls, but it'd be nice to not have to do 4 pulls. I think we actually just got it. I think we got it. 36 plus 27 is more than 60. I think we got 63 again. Hey, nice. Taking it. If I don't have to spend 4 comics, I'm reasonably happy. Oh yeah, sorry. What even is faction level up? Getting nothing from paying is normal for me. I mean, $450 on S-class Shiva pulls, and I didn't even get her. Yeah. I mean, what you did get though is you're still going to get her months before anybody else. As much as you're going to get her months later than a lot of people, you're still going to get her months before everyone else. That's why I think it's better, personally, to do 100 pulls on characters you like, and then just wait until they come around. You'll still get them before most people, but what is that? What even is that? It's the noisiest thing that ever occurred. But yeah, you'll still get them before other people. I think going all in for a character, generally there's nothing but regret from what I've heard. Like, even if you get the character, you hate the fact that you had to spend that much to get them. So yeah. Hey, I need these. Damn, I need these. Okay, we get some sheaths. Okay. What can I use the Walking Dead keys for anyway? It's this gear map here. Legendary gear. You don't have to complete the first one to do the second one. Cygnus was very correct. that you can just get to the second one and do it for 36. You need 36 for the second one. And you get a GPS and a canteen. You get 2 big GPS and canteens because you get in the completion reward and you get in 2 stage rewards as well. But I want to try and get as much gear as possible. I think it's reasonable value. If you're in SC, it's much better. The other one, it's just like depends where your situation is on comics. I'm going to save my money now for I mean, I think if I was to recommend anyone actually spending money in Road to Survival, the things that I see to have the best value a lot of the time are offers at the beginning of events. Seem to have reasonably decent value. The only issue is a lot of the time it's hard to gauge how much value they have because they kind of make events overcomplicated at the beginning. So I think they lose out on money because of that. They don't realize that maybe, but yeah. They had a value, like for instance, like Bloodline said, they had a offer that was roughly half of what this is. I think it had some trainers and stuff in there as well, like 10 Brady's and 10 Brady's and 10 Berts and 20 keys. But it was a tenner, so it was a quarter of the price. You are getting 20 bennies this time around, but yeah, the very start offers seem to be decent a lot of the time. 20 keys. Was it you, GBZ, who said that? Yeah. I didn't get that. I actually have some Amazon credit still, so I've got like $15 worth of Amazon credit, so I'll save it for the next event most likely and get the next starter event. I don't like getting small event bonuses. Like, I kind of see this Reckoning one as a bonus event for me, not like an event that I'm really going to try too hard on. I'll get all the things I can as a minimum, but I'll move on because it's not a proper multi-week event. But the multi-week events like Doc Stevens and stuff seem to be better to work for, if that makes sense in my mind. Yeah, agree. I've never done 100 apart from Trader. I did a load of extra shifts and spent 250. I know it's just a game, but I have no regrets. That's what I mean. Like, you've done 100, you stopped. You know you're what? You're going to be like 50% plus towards getting him. That means that when he becomes available, you're going to get him way ahead of me still. You're going to get him months ahead of me. And in the meantime, you are utilizing his 5-star, which is okay. It's not as good as the S-Class, but yeah. I'd personally go for trainers. I have 20 keys. Should I go for trainers or the S-Class? 60 trainers versus 3% of a character. It really depends on the characters in there. I haven't really looked, I'm not going to lie. I mean, if I was 250 away from the gentleman, I would go for this. Otherwise, I don't know. The thing is, these ones you can get in the daily crates. You're basically saving yourself 10 days on these. 60 Basils is... I'm saving this for the weekend with the faction level up, but 60 Basils is definitely pretty difficult to come by. And it's always nice, you know. Basically means like a couple of tournaments, you're going to be a bit more stable. You can just accumulate survivors and resources in the meantime, which is kind of nice. I've never even done a temple. What do you spend your coins on? I want the gentleman so badly, but I just know I'm nowhere near enough to get him. I mean, he will start coming into war soon, most likely, and we did just get war, right? So let me just check my war crates. Can't remember what characters were in here. I think Davy's in there. Was Lewis? I think it was kind of weird, like Lewis wasn't in there for whatever reason. That one? That's gear. That one? Yeah. Yeah, so Davey and Tiffany are in here. And Lewis. So after Davey and Tiffany, I think is Shiva? No, after these guys is the gentleman. So the gentleman is next in the war crates. I'm definitely going for him the second I can. He's going to be my priority number 1 for sure. I love damage dealers and I don't have a damage dealer red. So, yeah. I think I should be able to get Mercer with this. I got 500, did that. 300 did that. What these? Just gear crates. 500, 300. I think I need like. Okay. We'll be like 700 away from him. Regarding the gear, yeah, you're right with Clementine as well. I think Clementine's quite close. Regarding the gear keys, is there enough time to get 20 without spending? Or should I just claim the 15 bezels for the 5 keys I have? You can't get more than 5 without spending. Like in the event, the only ones you can get are here, which is 2, and here, which is 3. Everything else is choice box only. This top one is the choice box only. I hope we get this. We need everyone to start hitting the daily thing. Noah, pizza cake. Calling you out live on stream. Yeah, I would just save it for this weekend if you are gonna go for the because it takes up roster. Oh well, you're Survivors Cup member, so it's not a big deal. And I am too. I should just claim it actually. Let's do that. Let's claim. That is all. I've always wondered about the trainers. You know, are they all monks or something? You know, they all got shaved heads. They seem kind of monk-like. All of them are dudes. All of the like XP trainers. None of them do anything like any rushes, so they seem reasonably non-combative. They all carry guns, but I mean that's something different. Raiding is boring. It is. I agree. It is, but it doesn't take too long. And we need everyone to hit them. That's the thing. Because if we don't hit 350 as a faction, we're in trouble. My faction is in trouble in this region, 100%. And the reason we're in trouble in this region is because, well, I'll show you. Is my team grade 13 plus S13 plus considered good? The only thing that team grade means is the fact that you will be getting the best multiplier in leagues. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's what S13 plus means. Yeah, S10 plus is just the best multiplier. Nothing else. That's the only thing that team grade means. I keep forgetting about the daily raids. Gotta remember. You're getting a crate out of it. You're getting a little bit. Like you're getting Shiva cards out of this daily crates piece of cake. It might not be a lot, but you can get 500 Shiva cards from this event. Because you get them from every one of these crates, and you get 14 from this. You get 4, 8, and then you get 2 down here, and then you get 1 every day from Savior's Reckoning as well, which is another 14. So you can get a few hundred Shiva cards closer to the S class. Team composition is more important than team grade, yeah. I think the reason they're bold is just to make them as generic as possible. Yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much. 3 Basils versus 3 Benedicts, epic fight of the century. They can crit, right? They've all got 10 crit. I used to use them on Walker teams. Should I use up a couple of ascendables to ascend Doc Stevens? If they're dupes or they're bad 6 stars? Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. 100%. Oh, you got one, didn't we? So yeah, I'll show you. This is why my faction is not doing too well. We've got quite a lot of people who've hit the max one, to be honest. 10 have hit max. And then we've got a few on 8s, but they could still hit 9 before the end of the event, before the end of the day. But then it drops off mad quick in this faction. 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't know how we've got 4 zeros after 8 days, and they're not new people. They're just not playing, and it's annoying because the only way that means I'm making up for them sucking, but I can't make up for more than that. The bro is slacking. He isn't doing too bad. He isn't doing too bad. Oh, he is now. He's on 5, yeah. He did really well at the beginning. He hit it for the first 3 days without me reminding him, and I was like mad impressed because he isn't super active. He isn't super active. I'm just gonna message him now, like just to remind him. He's only got an hour and a half to hit today. But like I said before, you can make up 30 of these crates by 30 of these crates by this weekend's raid tournament if you hit top milestones. Yeah, I mean 8's fine. 8's fine. I think the average over the entire event is everyone has to hit 11, between 11 and 12. And if you hit between 11 and 12, you're like hitting what the minimum you should be hitting. But there are people who have not even hit. I don't mean to click that. There are people, like I said, that haven't hit at all really. I don't know. I'm pretty sure like all these dudes, this is me massively calling them up. It's really frustrating. Been in the faction over a month. Been in the faction over a month. Been in the faction over 2 months. So it's not like they're like been in the faction over a month. It's not like they joined yesterday. So yeah. And that means like everybody in the faction is going to miss out on rewards because of them. What's my chance of joining a good team? Just depends on how good your teams are, basically. If you're like newer to the game, you should focus on like making a dream team, like one squad of 5 characters and make them beast. That's your best chance of joining a good faction. A lot of the time, like the top factions, you need to have good quality, but second, third, fourth, fifth place factions can sometimes only require really good activity. You know, just being online to queue is really important for them. I mean, it's important for the top factions, but yeah, they don't fit extra stuff on top. I'm level 34 and I'm stuck with a bunch of level 100s in Plat League. Is it normal? I mean, it's surprising you're level 34 and in Plat. How long have you been playing, Eli? You can get to level 34 really quick. I reckon you get to level 34 in like 2 or 3 weeks max. You just got to hit the right things, right? SR every day and the XP roadmap every week. Yeah, you want to do the SR daily roadmap, the SR daily map. Sorry, when SR events start up, do hit SR events like mad because it's just free energy. You don't have to continue. You can just do the same. Like, let's say you get to a point where you're like really struggling to continue, just go back a couple of stages and just do that stage over and over and over and over again for XP throughout the rest of the tournament. They give you 8 energy every 2 hours. You're basically just giving you free XP at that point. This daily one is the same sort of situation. The higher you go, the more XP you get. I've never really bothered doing this because this is proper time consuming for me, and the rewards are not that great anymore for me. Nothing in here really means anything to me. This is probably the thing that means the most, and I don't really care. And then when it comes to just leveling up, there is on the roadmap where the ultra rare gear roadmap is in the workshop, there'll be one called Boot Camp, and it's split into 3. This is 2, but it's split into 3, where it's 3 energy, 4 energy, and 8 energy. You want to try and complete it all, and then you want to go to one that costs 4 energy and repeat the last stage and just do it over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over again until that roadmap disappears. You'll get tons of XP. Just make sure you 3-star it every time, because you get double XP when you 3-star it. I only do roadmap for XP usually. Yeah, that's the one you want to just farm and farm and farm and farm. I would even say it could be worth dropping cans to do that every now and again. You know? Especially at level 34. They did change the XP curve a little bit. So it took less to level up at lower level, but it's more at a higher level. The overall XP I think remained the same, but it was just easier at lower levels. So basically you want to do everything that gives XP. There are missions, right? There are crazy missions. I don't have them anymore. But there's ones where, like, if you raid a certain amount of times or something, you get XP. Or if you hit a certain level, you get more XP. You want to do those missions as well. Yeah. The daily SR needs a huge upgrades. The rewards are absolutely shocking. I'm sure it'll come. But unfortunately it will come properly at the top level. So it'll be like, I will actually miss out because I'm not doing it daily. So I really should kind of do it daily. It's just, like you said before about the, you forgetting about the Savior's Reckoning thing. I'm not doing that SR thing because it's not actually valuable to me at all. So I'm forgetting about things that have got no value. I'm doing this because it's got a little bit of value for me. That's the only reason I'm remembering to do it. Pretty much as simple as that. Okay guys, 3-hour stream on a bonus day. I will take that. I will take that. I'm going to have to cut things off quite quickly here because I need to go to the store. I've got 20 minutes to get there. 11 o'clock shut time in my area. I will be streaming on Thursday, guys. Normal weekly stream day, as usual. I should have a video up tomorrow about stuffs. Maybe a pull video up in the morning tomorrow because your man might have got a little bit lucky on the wheel, you know, say. We have the info up tomorrow. But we'll see. It was one pull on the Survivors Club pull, but we'll see. But otherwise, I'll see you on Thursday, guys. I hope you have a good evening, a good week. If I don't see you on Thursday, see you maybe at the weekend or next week. Take care, guys. It's the end of my stream. And as always, guys, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Take care, goodbye, and see you later. Bye-bye, bye-bye.